burn a wildfire untamed. Names and faces lost in the devil's game. Oh, can you hear the headline scream? A broken world inside his dream. The devil's talking, don't you listen too long. His words are poison, his voice is strong. Oh, can you hear the headline scream? A broken world inside his dream. The devil's talking, don't you listen too long. His words are poison, his voice is strong. The papers fly like shadows in the night. Every story's fun to feed the fear and fright. Divided hearts and minds, the cycle never ends. Another chapter written by the devil's hand. The microphone crackles, the audience is blind, dancing to the tune of a crooked design. Social threads unravel, the fabric starts to tear, but no one seems to notice, no one seems to care. Oh, can you hear the headline scream? A broken world inside his dream. The devil's talking, don't you listen too long. His words are poison, his voice is strong. Can you hear the headline scream? A broken world inside his dream. The devil's talking, don't you listen too long. His words are poison, his voice is strong.
Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Devil's Latest Issue podcast. I nearly said hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Ladies and Gentlemen podcast.
That's a completely different stream. You're not supposed to reveal that. You can't.
That's a very different podcast.
Yeah.
We're supposed to keep a secret from Echo. You know that.
The Ladies and Gentlemen podcast. What am I on, man? What am I on? Oh,
What are you
I'm
on,
Mr.
probably?
Vegas. I'm joined as always by my wonderful co-host. It's Fat Man T. He's over there.
Good evening.
Thank you. Echo's here too. The blue one. He's over there.
Stop.
There you go. Right. Before I make any more weird blunders, like the Ladies and Gentlemen podcast, let's move the fuck on with our lives. Do the quick intro.
To be honest, that's the title of the show, though, really, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Speaking of the weird and wonderful things out the net, I've decided to go on Steam
Mm-hmm.
and see what the most expensive game is.
It's a card game.
Nice.
It won't be, no.
Now, both these chronicle your streams. You have to guess how much the most expensive game on Steam is.
Okay,
I think
wait a
that's-
minute. Let's get something squared up here. Most expensive base game, or like, are we including complete collections, deluxe editions, etc.?
even with like Stellaris and all this bullshit, it doesn't even come close to the top price one on this game.
Oh, I forgot about Stellaris.
That's still what I'm asking of. Like, is it just a base game, or like, are we also considering? Like, you know how like you can buy the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion,
Yeah.
or you can buy the good version that has all the DLC for like an extra $5.
Yes.
The good version.
Right?
No.
Does that count as one game, or is that two different games in the list?
No, that's two different. Let's pretend the most expensive purchase you can make on Steam.
Okay, in that case, it will be one of the Train Simulator titles. If I remember rightly, it'll be Train Simulator 13.
No.
Which, if I recall correctly, comes in at $3,800.
That's
I don't think it does, you know. I would have thought that was $1,000.
I know one of the Train Simulator games comes in at like 3,800.
what? How the fuck?
Because
DLCs.
there's like 8 billion train DLCs to add new trains, and each one's about £1. Look, let me Google that, actually. What was the Train Sim game?
That's technically a bundle, though, isn't it?
No, see, that's what I was asking!
No, you're asking for a Game like Game of the Year editions, which is different from
Well,
bundle
yeah,
game.
I would still count it, because like, it's still the DLCs to that game. So, like, I would still count it. They've just packaged the bundle in a different manner. So, like, fuck you, it counts. But also, yeah, it's base Train Simulator from Dovetail Games. It's just Train Simulator Classic. In 2016, it hit $3,000 for all the DLC. The complete collection is currently $15,050.
Jesus Christ.
I'm just gonna double check that on Steam.
The classic bundle, which is £50.
Let me
Super
see.
Classic.
Let's see. Here we go. Train Simulator Classic base game $24.99. Oh, you can get a subscription that gives you all of the DLC for $8.99 a month. How nice of them.
Yeah.
The the Buchan line starter bundle is $49.98. But that's not all of the DLC.
Yes, but that's
This game has 791 DLCs, and just doing some quick math here. Let's see. Yeah, that's looking like about 15 grand right there. Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, a lot of like for single trains like £30.
Yeah.
I thought for sure it was gonna be a COD game. That was gonna be like the.
I mean,
most
let's see,
expensive.
$6.99, $21.99, $6.99, $24.99, $11.99, $6.99, $29.99, $6.99, $19.99, $6.99, $29.99, $24.99, $6.99, $29.99, $15.99, $24.99,
Jesus.
Okay,
so on and so forth for 791 DLCs.
Let's go just for the base game.
Okay.
That's ridiculous.
Base game would be a COD game.
I still doubt it.
COD's
I
not even nowhere near the top 100 of this list.
I was like the
Really?
last, because like Black Ops 7's like 80. I think.
I know Black Ops 2 is still like $60.
Black Ops 7, you can get it anywhere from $44.99 to $69.99, depending on where you go, and like sales. So it's not gonna be Black Ops.
Let's say some of the ones on the list are discounted, like 90%, but I'm not counting the discount. I'm talking the original price of the game.
Yeah.
Gonna scroll past 100 ones and COD's nowhere near yet.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. Okay.
Right, let me ask you this. Is this a game we've actually maybe heard of, or is this some
Yeah.
fuck-out indie game that's up there as a meme?
I don't know. I don't think so.
What do you mean you don't know?
I don't
What do you
know if
mean you
heard-
don't think so? As in, you don't think we've heard of it, or you don't think it's there as a meme?
A few of them I've looked at aren't mean games. They actually are big game things, but don't think you've heard them. Because fuck me,
Okay,
get the casting-
follow-up question. Are these games pretty much only known about in Japan, by any chance?
No, actually.
Politely, that's actually the biggest surprise of the show so far.
In fact, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The top 6 are American based.
Hmm.
They are actually, apart from like the 6th position one, sorry, the 5th position one, the top 4 are actually professionally built. Stupidly expensive.
What came out recently that was like panned for being expensive?
I'll give you the dates of the top 6. The most expensive game
Probably
was,
not.
most expensive game was released in 2005. Second most was 2019. Third, 2023. And same with the fourth. Sixth was this year. And sorry, the fifth was this year, and the sixth was 2018.
What the fuck came out in 2005? Jesus Christ. Is this is a weird one? Is Lego Party up there? Because I know that got lambasted for being kind of pricey.
Lego Party. I've never heard of Lego Party.
Like I know it's basically Mario Party but Lego. Steam Echo. It's
Right,
Mario
okay.
Party but for Lego characters.
Right.
Um,
Okay. Gotcha.
I know that got some flack for being kind of pricey. Because I think that bastard's like 90 quid on fucking Switch. So like,
90 quid doesn't even touch it.
this is like the official Steam price, right? It's not like you have
Yeah.
to go to like G2A to get a copy and right. Okay.
No, this is officially the Steam price that Steam has on their store.
Fucking Worms 3D.
I forgot about the Worms
I don't
game.
need the name to guess the price of the game because you won't get the name. Just the price.
Price.
$250.
Nobody
300.
knows. Nobody knows.
800.
That gets you to the third and fourth. Yeah, on the list.
1200.
1500.
1200.
Hey.
And to prove just to prove it, hang on. Share my screen.
Me have a nosy.
Okay, let's see. So, fuck all I've ever heard of. Fuck all I've ever heard of.
Yep.
Never heard of it. Never heard of it. Never heard of it. That one's literally a meme. Fuck off.
Yeah.
Never heard of it. Congratulations on your purchase. That's literally there as a shitpost.
That one's a shitpost.
Never heard of it. Never heard of it. Never heard of it. Never heard of it. That's a shitpost. Never heard of it. Never heard of it. And never fucking heard of it.
Right, from what I've read, the Multiclab V2 is a VR game, apparently, classified as a shooter as well, oddly enough, that allows you to look at the world, look at even the perfectly scale microscopic versions of everything, down to cells, viruses, and everything else.
Cool.
Huh.
The Ascent Freeroam VR is a game designed for full haptic feedback and room motion caption software system. So basically,
Cool.
it builds the entire world you have to move through with your headset on. The Leverage game is a fully immersive business sim game and board game designed to teach high-level financial information and techniques on it.
Okay.
Yeah,
The
congratulations.
business edition will be the same thing, but different somehow.
Yes. Congratulations on your purchase. This game gives you 10 minutes access to walk down a red carpet, take a felt selfie, and put it on a wall. And then the whole concept of the game is anyone else who's stupid to buy the game can then see your picture on the wall.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah.
Yeah.
The official gaming tailored game is just, I have no words for it. Apparently a dating sim pound in the zombie apocalypse.
That looks
Oh,
like
God.
utter ass.
It is.
Neat.
The Kuro Tune is a rhythm-based song button patcher.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Good. It's the dancing mini game from Club Penguin for 500 quid. Yeah.
True Love is a casual action-adventure visual novel dating simulator.
Neat.
Beach Volleyball is just the Atari version of volleyball.
Yep. Pretty much it is. Yep.
That one's just a bit of bullshit.
That's literally just a meme. Yep.
Then Cyberphobia Prologue. No, the full game, it's the prologue of the game, cost you
Yep.
£200.
Just the prequel. Yep.
For fuck's sake.
Then Astro Hop is something you find on the very first Nintendo or maybe even Game Boy system.
It literally
Yeah.
looks like just a rip off Mario.
Yes. Coffee Shop, Day Shift. Again, it's just a rip off of fucking Bar Simulator. From the fucking...
It's Tapper. It's just Tapper.
It's from 1991. Corporate Board. Early access.
Again,
Silent
looks like
Explorer.
utter ass.
I'm not thinking about all these games as they look like utter asshole ass at the high end of things.
Literally.
That's just like Quake, just badly made. And the rest of these are 3D puzzle games, apparently, all made by the same fucking company at 260 a pop.
Jesus. Nah, fuck off.
Yeah,
Yeah,
But-
that sounds about right these days.
and even the discount one, like 90. This one here, Archaeology Medieval, discounted at 90%. It's still 70 quid.
Yep, that sounds about right. Yeah.
Nah, fuck off.
So you can imagine that's somewhere around the £900 mark if it was discounted.
Give or take.
Oh, it's a bundle it's selling at. So the original price was £167. And
So what led you to what led you down this rabbit hole, Fat Man T?
Because Full Kill Online, I remembered an old Moist Critical video where he was looking for the most expensive game on Steam. And at one
Yeah.
point, for like, I think it was like 300 quid, which is just a giant ball that kind of like shifted in the front of the screen and then crashed your computer.
Yeah, that sounds like Steam. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I sat there and thought, what would be the most expensive game on Steam today? Because that video was like 5 years old. And it turns out a medical fucking VR system designed to look at bacteria. That was released last year. I wonder how you feel actually bought any of these games.
You don't want the answer to that.
Yeah, no, I feel like if we get the answer to that, we're just gonna get like either mad or depressed.
Well, this one, the official game tailing game, right, has 6 reviews.
Well, at least 6 people bought it then.
6 more than who should have bought it.
There's 5 world achievements on it. I'll go through the review. Not recommended. A shine example of how easy it is to get a game on Steam, all in the space of 10 minutes of work. I can't just give this game positive rating. But let it be known that the developer has pretty much made the video showing how you can do it yourself. Valve, get some quality control on stream. Next one, a game that was made by Flipping Assets. Development time was no more than a rainy Sunday before I could put it on Steam. Don't buy this crap. You bought it. Playtime less than 0.1 hours. Developer himself knowing about the current state of Steam with the amount of crap being poured in every day, but he insists on making this game just as an excuse to have his name on the title. He even recently added achievements for playing the game for 5 and 10 hours. I can't imagine saying he would be being able to play this game for that long, let alone finish 100 times for the other achievements. It even crashed on me doing so. Oh, this is more than 6 reviews. Hang on. There's 75 reviews.
Sound right?
Oh, we've got a positive review here. One might say the journey has an end, but I may say it has just started. In a nutshell, let's get this game rolling for some sick and great achievements and all the other stuff that Gaben provides us. Great power of the PCMS that will rise from the stop. Fuck me. PlayStation will rise and stop the need to tell people why the Xbox sequel console would never get close to the price of freedom.
Fuck knows, mate.
So 78 people bought this game.
At least.
At least.
Yeah.
Legendary YouTube sensation Gaming Tyler brings you his first ever video game. Hordes of zombies to defeat, elaborate level design, many weapons to choose from. By choosing to purchase and play this game, you will gain all the love and support of Gaming Tyler as you lift him to new heights.
Well, would you look at that in the background?
What's that?
What?
There's been another school shooting.
Oh.
But this one's different.
How so?
This one
Was
was
it-
in Thailand.
In Thailand?
Okay, that is different.
Yeah, that is different. Okay, you have my attention now.
Yeah, boy 14 killed several teachers and some students after shooting grandparents.
Huh.
Where do you get the gun from?
At least 7 people have been killed after a Thai schoolboy gunned down his grandparents and then opened fire inside a school. Police were called to the not even going to try school in the province north of Bangkok after the teenager opened fire on pupils and staff. The Thai Prime Minister said the killer was experiencing pressures related to his studies.
That's normal for Thailand and most of Asia. That's where the suicide rate runs. Young people are so high over there.
Go on, then I'll pull up the article. Go on, then let's have a proper read. Why
I actually
not?
didn't know that the
Not
suicide
bad.
rates in like Asia were terribly high.
They're extremely high.
Yeah.
Oh.
But wait, on your life insurance policies in America, suicide doesn't count on the life insurance policies.
Huh.
Most Asian life insurance policies have like suicide as the top of the list of what's included on the policy.
So police were called to the school around 10 o'clock this morning, 4 a.m. Great British time, after a teenage pupil opened fire. 5 teachers have been killed. At least 6 people, including the gunman, are confirmed dead at the school, according to police, including 5 teachers, according to the Deputy Interior Minister. Well, up to 30 people are believed to be injured. The newspaper has said a female student also died, but this has been unconfirmed. Police believe the attack began after the teenager's second class. After going to the 6th floor, he killed a female Thai language teacher, the school's deputy director, and the director's secretary. Teachers evacuated students into classrooms, locked the doors, turned off the lights, and told them to lie on the floor while waiting for authorities. Police say the gunman shot his grandparents at home before going to school. They were found dead after police searched the home. Thai Prime Minister said the killer was experiencing pressures related to his studies and that his grandmother, a former teacher, had high expectations and was strict about his academic performance. Thai Prime Minister, who tightened gun laws when he was Interior Minister following a previous mass shooting, said he will propose a new law to restrict the carrying of firearms by the public.
Very strict type and gun carrying law because if not to get a firearm in Thailand, it's already a pain in the ass.
Oh yeah.
And to carry it, you have to do like I think at least 30 hours of firearm training and marksmanship training
Something
before
like
you can
that,
even
yeah.
get a carry permit. And we have a special registry with the police force.
To be fair, presumably he didn't get it through the legal channels, I would assume.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. Thailand has one of the most out of what countries think 6 illegal gun sales. Thailand's almost zero on the black market themselves. Don't bother bringing
Well,
guns
that we
in.
know of.
Just on the general seizure rates of illegal firearms, they rank quite low. I think when
That could
Japan
just mean the Taiwanese are better at hiding them.
But another question earlier. You're talking suicide rates. Japan and the student population is around 6%. China is around 9%. Thailand, Vietnam, and all them have about 5.5% to 7%, depending on the year.
Huh.
And that's under
What are the UK? What are the UK and American suicide rates?
Like,
Point
Oh.
1 to 0.2.
Right. Okay.
And that's per 1,000 people.
now if you go for attempted, those numbers go way higher over here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Successfuls. That point.
Difference is, like, say, there's a saying in like some Japanese schools, depending where you are, like in Tokyo and all that, is "I am not a dog," because that's how the schools treat the students. Is like, say, you can't hair color and all that standardized. You can't take anything in the school that's anything like personalized and everything else, and you spend most of your day in silence and just scribbling notes down and that.
I mean, fair, I guess, if that's how they want to do education.
Yeah. Then not all schools like that, but there's a good swath of them are like that. Particularly around like the Kyoto and like business district area of Tokyo. It's very much like that.
That makes sense, to be fair, but
I say the Chinese number we have is not trusted, shall we say, at 6%.
to be fair, nothing the Chinese come out with is trusted these days.
No. A lot of experts believe it's more around 12 to 13%.
Holy shit, they caught that guy? Holy fuck.
What guy did they cut?
Daniel Kinahan.
Oh yeah, he's back in Ireland.
Yeah. Huh. Fuck, I didn't even know they'd caught his ass.
It was one of those ones that they kind of like luckily happened.
Still, kept that quiet.
We actually not to shoot in the head.
Let's see. Asylum seekers have been evacuated after protesters tried to storm homes. and a police officer has been, and I quote, seriously bitten.
Where was that at?
I don't know yet.
If I
I
had
know
to,
it was one
for-
of our. It's one of our news channels, so probably. Trying to find out where exactly in the UK it was. The video doesn't want to tell me.
I'm guessing it's probably
Tetford.
Yeah.
It was in Tetford down in Norfolk.
Yeah.
So that sounds about right these days. Simon Levy found guilty of murdering 2 women and raping a third. Bombshell testimony from the wife of the suitcase killer.
Suitcase killer? I
Cool.
feel like that rings a bell, but I don't.
It's some Afghanistani fella that killed some British woman and put her in a suitcase
Try
like a couple weeks ago.
The front lobby.
Yeah.
It was really. It was last week's news, and it wasn't really that remarkable to want to comment on. To be honest.
Realistically, yeah.
I thought putting a body in a suitcase was kind of just how you disposed of those.
Not really. It's not a good way of doing it. An undisclosed man has officially been charged with the murder of that young girl from that industrial estate incident a few weeks ago there.
Did we talk about that here?
We kind of glossed over it loosely. It was like a 9-year-old girl went camping with her father in an industrial estate. And the father was believed to have killed her. An undisclosed man has officially been charged, so it looks like the dad might not have done it. What else?
I guarantee you, GTV News will be an immigrant.
Oh, most likely. According to according to a misnomer of words, and that misnomer being American intelligence, Russia could attack NATO within weeks.
Yeah.
Moving on.
He's an idiot. He's not that much of an idiot. He's tickling the areas, trying like show off a little bit, but a direct attack, he knows that's suicidal.
Not
He has to know that's suicidal.
Well, you'd hope so.
Because so far we like brush it off as like like it's a bit of foreplay, a bit rough, but a little bit foreplay. If he directly attacks, that's going to be a different matter entirely.
It wouldn't surprise me at this point. UK is getting a 5th heat wave.
Oh God!
Yay!
Yeah.
Yay, more dead.
Here's some news that's looking good for me. Nigel Farage's approval ratings are on the down. So fucking Benface is looking more and more likely to win.
Yeah,
£200.
I hope Count Benface wins.
So do I, because I'll make money. There's a typhoon attacking China.
When are winter storms like not attacking China though?
I mean, pretty much exactly, yeah.
A good dolphin is in battering parts of the Eastern Sea.
Correct. Andy Burnham's starting his national tour. Good for him. Twat.
Yeah.
Hundreds have been arrested over the French wildfires.
Yes.
Pretty sure if you haven't to arrest people about it, then they weren't wildfires then, were they? But
well, they didn't start as wildfires, but there's two theories. One was a campfire that got out of hand, and the other one speculating going around that it was the government deliberately doing it in order to burn away the poor people's houses to build up new villas for American tourism.
50-50. I mean, either way, still not really a wildfire, is it, lads?
Yeah.
If we've had to arrest, a couple of hundred of cunts, then, Canada, as well. 20,000 people have had to flee wildfires in British Columbia, and a state of emergency has been declared. What a shame.
Yes, and America's now increasing their fucking import tax because, according to Trump, it's a direct attack by the Canadians against American citizens.
Correct. Let's see. Ukraine is striking Russian cities. They have targeted a power plant and an FSB base.
I
Very
did hear about
interesting.
that. Yeah.
Yeah. 5 dead in the Moscow region as Ukraine continues warehouse strikes. Oh. Oh. Very interesting.
Yeah, Ukraine's really
What
stepped up
else?
those strikes. Apparently, unconfirmed intelligence, which for me is probably confirmed, Russia's denying it,
Yeah.
is that the suicide water drones, otherwise torpedoes that they've built, have took out another 3 Russian ships
Oh,
by the
nice.
Saturn port. Well, that's bullshitting from Ukraine's
Farmers
side.
are warning of a food shortage as well here in Britain because of the heat waves. So that'll be fun.
Yay, more rising food prices. Wonderful.
Yay.
Just what we need.
Police have reopened the investigation into the death of Anne Widdecombe.
Who was that again?
British politic lady.
Right.
Yeah.
How did she die?
Murder.
Bear in mind, the guy just waited 6 more months. She probably died on her own. She's like older than some buildings in our country.
They're like literally. She was like fucking. I think she was like 90 something. Like,
94, I think she was.
something like that. Like, dude literally just had to wait like 6 months. But
Yeah. And what's the thing about it? Like, her policies weren't that bad. She was quite moderate across the board.
she was, to be fair. She was alright, low key. But there's going to be a solar eclipse as well on Wednesday.
Yeah, I don't care. I'll probably asleep when it comes around anyway.
Probably. Let's see. Andy Burnham is exploring every option to block the early release of The People Who Killed PC Andrew Harper. Controversial opinion, but you know what? If you kill a cop, you should get time taken off your fucking sentence. You should get a lesser sentence for killing bootlickers. But hey ho.
That's a dangerous statement.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Listen, man, all I'm saying, and hear me out, right? Cop kills me, they don't go to jail. I kill a cop, I get double the sentence. The day someone can make that make fucking sense is the day I'll stop being controversial.
Well, technically, people that get shot by police are trying to shoot them. So you know,
But at the same time, you know, like
it's easy to just comply. Like if you got a problem with what they're doing, you wait and you debate it in court. You don't debate it.
And I'm with you. I'm with you on that, Echo. Counter proposal. What about all them motherfuckers that do that and still get shot? Like, what about all the dudes who do comply and are still shot or suffocated or fucking maced or just physically fucking beat half to death? Despite the fact they were following instructions, and the cops get off scot-free. Because there was insufficient evidence, despite the fact it was caught on body cam of the officer that did it, body cam of other officers, and often a dash cam and or mobile recording device within the victim's car. And the cop still gets away with it.
Yes, but that's like 0.1% of 1% of all like cases on that might happen.
Yeah.
That might happen. It's like telling the entire thing with a brush of, well, that one cop bad, so therefore every cop is bad.
Yeah, that's like me saying
Right,
all trans.
'cause they are.
That's like me saying all trans people are school shooters because I feel like
See,
that's kind of the same thing.
I get where you're coming from, but at the same time, here's my like counter to that, right? A transgender person doesn't really get a say in whether or not they're transgender. All right, it's how their brain works, right? Every motherfucker on planet Earth has the choice to be a cop or not.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And no,
All Muslims
And
are
if you're
suicide
actively
bombers.
choosing to support the cops who are getting away with that shit, you're just as fucking bad as them.
I don't support the ones who get away with it. I support all the good police out there.
Correct, but I argue that good police are just as bad, because, you know, you heard about that happening. You heard about the fact that people get away with that shit, and you still chose to join that team. Fuck you.
Okay. Okay.
So you'd rather have an anarchy state?
No, I'd rather we just got our shit together and fixed the fucking police system so cops that are fucking bad actually got punishments rather than, 2 weeks. 2 weeks suspension. How about fucking prison? Like, if I just walk up to some guy in the street and fucking put 4 rounds in the back of his fucking skull, I go to jail. How come PC Plop doesn't?
A lot of cops do end up in jail. And that's that.
And a lot don't. And my problem is with the ones that very clearly fucking did it and they go, nah, insufficient evidence. Nah, put him in jail. Put him in jail and put the motherfucker that said insufficient evidence in jail with him.
Okay, can suppose there's a lot of murders out there who get off scot-free because of insufficient evidence as well.
See, but that's the thing,
you want to hit
there's
everybody?
a difference between actually having no evidence and we have this motherfucker in 4K ray traced footage doing
Yes.
it and we still let him away with it. Like, there's a big difference.
Now, I can think of 4 cases where had a guy on footage doing it. And because of a clerical error on a fucking warrant, he walked off scot-free. And couldn't
Yeah,
be
and see,
tried
I
again.
argue that that's some bullshit. Like, the guy should have gone to prison, and anyone that tried to argue the clerical error throughout the case should have also gone to prison. Fuck them. Right? I argue, fuck them all. Right? And the fact that such clerical errors can even, like, be used to fuck over an investigation is another reason why just fuck the cops and fuck the entire legal system. Right? Because if I can be caught in 4K footage gutting a man to death, and because a sergeant didn't sign the correct paperwork before they arrested me, it means I didn't do it. The whole system's fucking retarded and we need to just rebuild it. Fuck them all.
The general policy of how the law works is it's better to let 10 guilty men walk free rather than keep putting innocent man in prison.
Correct, but again, if you've got him on footage doing it, I don't care if the paperwork wasn't signed. You can watch him kill the guy. It's right there, live. You've even got him sat before and after going, I'm gonna kill him. I just killed him. Staring. Camera center. Nah, not insufficient evidence because of poor paperwork. No, fuck you. How about fuck you? How about fuck that?
There's one I don't fuck with. We haven't got a camera doing it, but it was on a security camera. And because the warrant the police officer they got from the judge didn't cover the security system because the security system was technically owned by a third party, and they got the camera footage anyway. That they got kicked out of court because they didn't feel the poison tree because they didn't have a warrant to get the security footage. And
See, that's just retarded. That's just retarded. Hear me out when I say that is the most retarded shit on planet Earth. Like, oh, technically you had to run paperwork to access that camera, so it doesn't count. How about fuck off? How about we, like, regardless of how it was acquired, right? Like, we didn't hack the system, right? There was a paperwork error, right? So we've got legitimate footage here that was claimed somewhat legitimately of the guy fucking doing it. Put him in jail. Like, I don't give a shit how the footage was fucking acquired. It clearly shows him doing it.
Yeah.
Fuck him. Fuck him all to death.
But the good thing is, right, if a hacker did hack the footage and then handed the police anonymously, that would have worked. As the
Correct,
evidence
but
base.
if the cops themselves hacked it, was what I meant. Like,
Right.
because you
Of the
can't
police
have the
cop-
cops just doing crimes to get evidence.
Or if the cop asked somebody to hack it.
Mhm.
Or you may have any connection, like the hacker was once an informant, that would have like cancelled out. But because it was just a random numbers one, that's perfectly fine by the law, but it's even more retarded. Because then how do you trust what the evidence is? Because of change custody
Literally.
bullshit.
Like, it doesn't make sense. The entire system doesn't make fucking sense. Right? The entire legal... Like, and this thing, like, you can look at it from the UK or America, right? Because both are the fucking same. The legal system is corrupt. It is fucking broken. It doesn't make sense, right? Any legal system, right, where you need to do 5 years minimum at fucking the university level to even stand a chance at understanding a fifth of the country's laws is a fucking retarded legal system. Right? The legal system should be built in such a way where any old Tom, Dick, or Dave can understand the bare-bone basics outside of don't steal, don't kill. Right? If I've got to do 5 years at university to even begin to try and understand the basic tax laws, the laws are fucking shit.
I think it's even worse in America because in the UK it's like one court system going. In America, depending what state you're in, depends on how you have to train. So, say American
Literally.
a lawyer from New York can't then go be a lawyer in Texas because the law's different.
Literally.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't make any fucking sense. It's so retarded.
Excuse me.
You know, and if you do law in California, you're fucked. You can't practice anywhere else other than California.
Like, it's retarded. The entire system is retarded, right? Like, the system is broken, and again, it's corrupt as fuck. So, fuck anyone who looks at that and goes, yeah, I'll protect and serve that piece of shit. I'll work for this system and, like, claim a paycheck to, like, uphold this dog shit system that only benefits directly me, the guy that works for them. Like, frankly, fuck you to the same level as we should be fucking, like, the anti-Stasi, right? Fuck you, like, take those, all cops, right? Take cops, right? Those guys right there. And we're just gonna put them right up there in the fucking list with, like, the KGB, the NKV, right? And the German one. SS, there we go. I knew I'd remember them, right? I'm just gonna put them all up there in that one fucking list together. Because they're all as bad as each other in terms of, like, looking at a fucking dumb fucking system and going, yeah, I like that, I'll support that. Because it directly benefits me and only fucking me. Go fuck yourself. And while you're at it, Elon Musk and all his little billionaire friends can also go fuck themselves. Right? We should take all of them, right? And we should just eat the rich. Eat the rich, eat the cops. Job done. Right? We eat the rich, we eat the cops, and we just rebuild the whole thing from the ground up. Fuck it. It solves a myriad of issues in one foul swoop.
It doesn't though, because the law.
It does. It
No,
solves
it
the
doesn't,
food crisis. It solves the cost of living crisis, and we can rebuild the legal system to actually make fucking sense.
Probably the legal system is built to push the idea of innocence first, right? It's built around.
And that's the only bit of it that's sensible.
It's how it's built on. I'm just going to criminal law here because tax law. I'm not that thing with, and I do agree. Tax law is one of those quagmires that's needlessly complicated and shouldn't be.
And that's even criminal law is the same. Of like, there's crimes you've never fucking heard of, but you can get done for it by sneezing sideways on a fucking Wednesday.
Right. But in general case, criminal law is based around the idea of the person who's been accused has to do the minimum amount of effort to defend themselves. It's down to the accuser to produce the evidence needed for conviction. That's how it's based around.
Yeah, and that base is a good solid base. I like that bit. The rest of it is fucking retarded. You know, of like, oh, you have him in live 4K footage, admitting he's gonna do it and then doing it. But did you do the paperwork to get that footage? No. It doesn't count then. It doesn't count. Fuck off. Like,
Yeah.
actually zero yourself at that point.
Yes, because although which is that guy, right? That guy gets off. But then again, the other guy who has not committed any crime, but yet video footage was obtained that puts him somewhere near the scene, but got legally. That video saying, well, he walked past that building, therefore he's guilty. And we have a video from proving he walked past that building, and it was obtained illegally. Could save that guy from spending 25 years in prison.
See, because it's another flaw in the legal system of, well, like, if we're at the point with the legal system where, there's footage showing he was near the building, so clearly you did it. Well, that's also retarded. Like, no. No, the fuck, just because you were near there doesn't mean you done it, right? Whereas if I got you in 4K ray-traced footage, holding a bloody machete, right? Fucking walking up to a bitch and shanking her dead. Looking, camera center, smiling and fucking waving, going, I just killed that bitch. And then walking off. I don't care what paperwork did or didn't get filled out. That motherfucker did it. Like, you just watched him did it. Therefore, he done fucking did it. Fuck the paperwork, he did it. Regardless of how it was done, he did it. We can clearly see he did it, right? With a guy walking past the building, he could have done it. But he might not have done it, right? There's some reasonable doubt there. Right? So, like, 50-50. This guy fucking clearly did it.
Again, though, you're still targeting the wrong people here. Right? You're targeting the police force
Am
themselves. Yes. Right? You're targeting the police force, but they don't make the laws. It's the judges
Correct,
and
but
lawyers.
they enforce them.
Yes, because that's their job to enforce. And even then, the
Yeah,
police
and if you choose that job, you're just as bad.
Yeah, but
Fuck
in the
you.
end, though, the cops don't know all the law. They have a very basic.
And that's
set
its
of-
own separate issue.
Not really, because they can't figure out how much law there is. The cops have got a very basic set of codes they follow, like definitely for beanie, that type of stuff, and all that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Right? That's what they mostly concentrate on, like murders, beanies, that type of thing. They know roughly, on a broad stroke what they are and what they
Mm-hmm.
arrested for. Everything else, what they do is the cop investigates something, saying a potential crime may have occurred here. We don't know what kind of crime yet. Here's the evidence we've been gathered of what could have occurred. They then hand that to the DA, who then goes through and say, "Yeah, right, this is the crime. Arrest them. This is what they get charged with." That's why the cops can't arrest you on anything other than suspicion of a crime. No, not they
And
committed a
it's
crime.
just, it's a
Even if you-
stupid system.
Even if you kill someone in front of a cop, right? They still have to arrest you on suspicion of the crime because you could have killed that guy for, self-defense reasons, or killed him because you're protecting somebody else from a violent offender. There's hundreds. Just because you shot someone doesn't mean you've actually committed murder.
It's still a stupid fucking system. Right? And I am with you. The people that made the system, yeah, fuck them too. But again, like, if you can look at a system that fucking broken and go, yeah, I'm going to defend that system and I'm going to be a cop, right? And I'm going to uphold those laws. You're just as fucking guilty of the problem and you can fuck all the way off. Like, no.
Yes,
Those
but
people are fucking dickheads.
Yeah, the system's imperfect, but you still need a system in place in order to keep society in somewhat shape.
Correct. Which is what I'm saying. We fucking kill the system, kill the cunts involved, build it back from the ground up. Just rebuild the system to actually fucking make sense.
Yes, but how do we make that?
Why is there 15 different versions of fucking murder? There's a difference between, I planned it out and I didn't plan it out. Fuck you, you killed a guy. Right?
Yes.
Prison.
Right, varying levels of murder thing, because you could have killed someone in the throes of the moment. Someone beat you that bad and you just randomly stabbed the fucker. Right, fair enough. That's a crime of passion or crime of anger at the time. Or those
Still murder.
Yes, it's still secondary murder. Or there's those ones who are more disturbed, who meticulously planned out each and every step of the murder, which are more dangerous to society than someone who got angry randomly and accidentally killed somebody out of anger.
No, it's not. Murder's murder. You killed a bitch. You made a conscious decision, whether you made it 6 months ago or right the fuck now. You made a conscious decision, I'm gonna kill that bitch, and then you did. Jail. Prison.
No, usually
Fucking 20 years.
most secondary murders aren't really conscious of murder. They just lash out and usually someone dies by accident. They don't really think it's that far through.
Yeah, it still counts to me, alright? You still killed the motherfucker. You made the active, wherever you were thinking, that might kill him. You made the active decision to do a thing that's, like, any reasonable motherfucker's gonna go, that'll kill him, right? If I throw a hissy fit and throw a bitch off a fucking roof, right? I ain't got the excuse of, I didn't think it'd kill him. You're fucking 12 stories up. He was dying, okay? You knew that, right? 20 years.
Yeah,
Right.
That's why there's also the concept of guilty act versus guilty mind. That's a concept.
And there shouldn't be. It should just be, did you fucking do it? Did you do the crime? I don't care why you did it. I don't care if you thought you were gonna do it. Did you do it? Yes or no?
Yeah, that's
Did
the thing
you kill that guy?
No, sorry, that's the point. Because killing somebody is a guilty act, right? That's a guilty
Correct.
act. You killed somebody. Now,
Yeah.
guilty mind is why you did it. If I killed a twat who was trying to murder my wife,
Yeah.
right? Is that you still go to prison?
Ah, no, because that one's self-defense. That one, fair.
That's
right?
still murder.
Self-defense or defense of
No,
another.
no.
I'll let that one go.
That's still murder. You still killed somebody.
Correct. You did still kill somebody, but you know what? You had a fair reason to do it, right? So we can let that
Yes,
one slide, right? That one's fair.
That's why the guilty mind is an important part of concept of law. The reason behind
Correct.
why you did something.
Correct. But what I'm saying is there shouldn't be a difference between first degree, third degree, second degree, 19th fucking degree, third degree burn, right? Murder's murder, right? If you look at a motherfucker, and for reasons known only to yourself, you go, meh, I'm killing that guy. And then you successfully kill that guy. That's murder. Right? I don't care if you planned it out 6 months ago. I don't care if you decided just to fuck now you were gonna do it. I don't care if you never decided, you just did it. You fucking killed the guy. That's murder. 20 years. Right? Now if he comes at you swinging a baseball bat or something, and you chip him in the jaw and he breaks his fucking neck, fair enough, right?
Yeah.
He started it, we'll let it go, right? Not a problem, pal, right? But if he's just talking some shit, right, and he just rage baits you, and you pull a fucking, like a 19-inch fucking Sam shear out of your underpants, and you ram it through his fucking lung, that's fucking murder, go to prison. Like 20 year.
That's the point, though. It's one of those things. It's there's a concept called the driving act of killing, of reason why you kill. Even like in second degree murder, which is like classified as impulsive murder, is why you've done it. Right? That's what they tried to argue with that kid who stabbed the kid at the football ground.
Yeah.
Oh,
Was
with
it-
Carmelo?
Come on, yeah. They tried to claim that he was rage baiting
Oh,
Carmelo
that fuck
into
ass.
the act of killing.
Oh, you fuck off. Nah, fuck off.
Right?
Still retarded. He still killed a guy.
Now that would
Yeah.
have worked. That would have worked to some degree, right? Because this concept of what's called fighting words, where say Vegas, you come to me, can't say, well, I'm going to stop. I'm going to beat the shit out of you. I'm going to think, and you start acting around like very aggressive around me. I lash out,
Mm-hmm.
punch you in the face, and that kills you.
Yeah.
Right. I didn't mean to kill. I just lashed out to get you away from me because of your threats.
Yeah, exactly.
Right,
That
which-
one, I count
Yeah.
that. That's self-defense. That's perfectly
Yeah, that
fine.
would be
Well,
self-defense.
let that one slide. That one's fine.
Yes, but again, though, it's still an act. You still didn't create any physical act to me, just words, right? But the concept
Ah,
of
but they
fighting
were
word,
violent words.
yeah, that's where the concept of fighting word doctrine is existing.
Exactly.
You created a fear of my life, which then I responded to.
Exactly.
Right.
Now that system, yeah, that bit makes fucking sense.
Now that's what
That-
I tried to
that
argue. That's what I tried to go through
Perfection.
with that kid, right, in the court. The problem with that one is, if you'd had say he had a knife on his belt for cutting apples up at general two uses now, and it was a common thing he carried, right?
Yep.
That would be one thing, because it's a tool that's everyday accessible use of it. The
Yeah.
fact that he had one hidden in his bag, which he then retrieved to then go and stab him, that
Exactly.
pushed it beyond the limit to more of a premeditation. Plus,
Yeah.
his post earlier stating that he was going there specifically to stab a white kid. Or he
Yeah,
wants to
like
stab a white kid.
he went there to cause a fight, and that's what he did.
Correct.
Yeah.
And he
And
got,
I'm
and he
with
got,
you. Like, guys,
then everybody tried to-
he still killed the motherfucker.
yeah.
Yes,
And then
but
everybody
the
tried to
reason why
claim racism and whatnot because it's like, oh, it's like fucking and all this dumb shit. Like
Yeah, like I
Something
still
I re-
don't like said case because, like, what the fuck
Yeah.
are we like? There's grown ass adults here, and we're sending the fucking 14-year-old to go deal with the security threat. How about fucking no? But like,
Again, the
I've said my
idea
fucking
was
piece on that enough fucking times.
it's true that the teacher should have done it, but again, because it was a class of security threat, it was more class of, hey, you're not supposed to be here, piss off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
see,
You know,
where
you're-
I'm from, that's called a security fucking threat, right? That's some guy's gotten in where he's not meant to fucking be at. That's a security problem. Security fucking deals with that. Not fucking Billy Bob the track star.
Billy Bob.
Right? What one guy gets paid a goddamn lot of money to carry a taser, pepper spray, a beating stick, and a fucking gun. Right? Special to deal with that situation. The other guy does high school track in the field. One of these is not like the other. One of these shouldn't have been fucking, like, held responsible for dealing with the moving of someone from a location they weren't meant to be in.
Yeah.
And somehow, a government fucking institute, I'm assuming anyway, it might have been a private school, either way, as an institute that does education, fucking got that answer wrong somehow.
One of the
up?
weird, again, go back to
Yeah,
Asian
right.
schools, over there it's weird, is the discipline of students and people fresh to the school itself are handled by the students, not the teachers.
Which is
That's-
stupid.
Now, the discipline committee, but the discipline committee is generally made up of like the strongest athletes of the school or like the martial arts club if the school has one.
It's
So they're already
still
capable,
stupid.
classified as capable fighters over the average adult of too soon anyway.
It's still stupid. Like the school should have a dedicated, like, security team of trained professional adults who deal with those problems, right? I don't care how many fucking dans you have on your black belt in karate, right? A fucking 16-year-old trying to do fucking security at his own school is a good way to end up with a kid getting fucking stabbed. It's not a good fucking plan, gentlemen, right? Let's hire a professional man with a beating stick, whose entire profession it is to beat people with a stick, not read about the fucking hippocampus.
It's generally
Like, hear
done,
me out. I say that makes more fucking sense.
in Asia, it's generally done more as the idea of that once you reach middle school, that the students then have autonomy because you can take live by yourself at the age of 12. And therefore, it's designed to teach them how to behave in society and take accountability for society themselves, rather than relying on the older. That fact, the old generation are lazy fuckers over there in Asia.
Like, it's still fucking retarded. Like, I don't care what fucking bullshit fucking cultural answer they have for why they do it. It's fucking stupid. Alright? Fucking get a professional fucking adult on scene to deal with the fucking problem, right? That's kinda, that's the reasonable fucking idea, Like, all I'm saying, right, is it's a slippery slope, right? From fucking 14-year-olds handling fucking threats to a school building. It's a slippery slope from there to we've got 9-year-olds running the fucking police force and the army, right? It's a very easy path to take from A to fucking B on that one, and neither are good ideas.
I don't know if that's quite.
Well, why the fuck not, Echo? Why the fuck not? Like, the 14-year-olds, right? They've got a karate club, right? They can fold most of the teachers clean the fucking too. So what we'll do, right? The school's lost a lot of money this year, right? So what we'll do, we'll rent the karate club to the fucking army, right? Have them carry guns at the weekend, right? That'll fucking make the school a bit of cash, won't it? It's not exactly a long leap of faith from make the students do security to let's rent the students out to the fucking army. It's not a big jump from A to fucking B.
I feel like it is. I feel like it is, and you're just being dramatic.
Really.
It is.
Like,
and you're being
really
dramatic.
not.
You're being dramatic.
I'm really not. It's genuinely not that big of a fucking jump.
Echo, I'm sorry to hurt your feelings about this one. That's actually a practice in the UK school system, especially in what we call graduate schools. Yes.
Yeah, it's almost like I fucking knew that already.
Graduate schools used to do military training as part of the school course, and like half the ones in World War I and World War II were taken at 16-year-old from the graduate schools because they already had officer training and military training put straight into the armed forces, straight into the war.
Huh.
It's still a practice of graduate schools to this day in the UK. That can happen. As well as in Korea and Thailand, you have national service as soon as you leave school at 16, which you have to spend at least 4 years into.
Yep. And remind me, Fatman, to you, like in the British Army, like when it comes to the British Army in particular, like when you get like all those really sad news stories, right? Like especially like back in like Afghanistan and shit, right? Where like a 19-year-old squad leader was killed.
Yeah.
Right. Usually by like a roadside mine or like a jihadi or some shit, right? Reminded me, it wasn't usually like just like an infantry grunt or like an engineer, was it? No, it was an officer.
Yes.
Who was 19. Now how do you become an officer at 19, Fatman T? Because the answer isn't fucking enlisting.
No, it's going through officer training at a young age, which you can just start at 16 at officer school.
Yep.
All right, you were right. I was wrong. Fuck off, you fucking.
Like it's almost like I was leading
Absolute
to there.
cunt.
It's almost like I was kind of leading us here.
I'd say in the British Armed Forces, you can start applying at the age of 15, to join the military.
Yep.
I think you
but-
can. I think with parental consent you can do. I think it's either 15 or 16 over here.
America, it's 17 minimum, even with verbal consent.
Could have sworn it was 16.
It used to be 16. It moved to 17 a few years ago.
There are some variations on state, because I think Texas you can technically, but that's been heavily think of the idea of children going to war doesn't suit people too much.
Mm-hmm.
And that. But like say over here, the cadet forces, which classifies clubs like the Navy cadets and all that type of stuff, are technically classed as active military units that can be called in a crisis. Even the scouts, technically.
And the Terrys.
Because the scouts, because I did the scouts, and one of the pledges you take as a scout is to defend the Queen and the land from any foreign invasion or internal conflict.
Yeah.
I don't know about the American Scout Association, but I know the British one has ties to the military.
That one's just to the flag, to my understanding, the American Scouts, but
Yeah, because I believe the American one was built by an old ranger at the time.
But yeah, like fucking. As I said, it's not a big leap to go from A to B, and like, look at the fucking British Army. look at like all I'm saying, right? Go for come to Britain, right? Pick any fucking street, right? And ask every fucking housewife over the age of 28 how they feel about the British Army, right? And like how they'd feel if their kids wanted to join the army, and they'll give you the same answer of no, because that's how kids die. Because they came up in the world during a time period where every fucking third news story was another 19-year-old officer being killed. And not realizing that it was pretty much exclusively the officers because guerrilla warfare and everything. Like,
though, it's something I don't agree with officer training and officer training can't be separate from the army in the first place. They basically go through university and all that, and then suddenly come in as a captain, right? And have at best the basic 6 weeks of training, 6 weeks basic training. That's it. Whereas the private first class has already gone through at least 2-3 years of training or active combat by that point.
No, literally though.
You know, so I've always had an opinion with the way the military should have worked is a merit-based system, not a intelligence-based system where merit dictates your rank. Like how
like it would make so much more fucking sense, wouldn't it?
The guy who ran Waterloo, whatever his name was, I can't remember his name now off the top of my head.
Napoleon?
Wellington.
Oh, Wellington, right, yeah.
That's what we started installed during that period, which then got scrapped for World War One for some stupid ass reason. And went back to the idea of like, oh, the more money you have, the more intelligent you must be, therefore, officer. Fucking idiots.
Dumbass.
Hey, we still fucking won the war in the end, though, didn't we, dickheads? Fucking.
Yes, but it had
Fuck you,
actually guys in charge who actually rose to the rank saying like, yeah, charging that machine gun nest is a dumb idea. You know, we should like skirt around it. No, honor dictates you walk straight forward, as they did during the Napoleonic Wars, and that way you honor the combat. No, dickhead, you can fire 1,000 rounds a minute, you stupid twat.
No, literally though. Literally, that's what I've been saying. Fucking.
My worst one, right? I'm going to say it now because it pissed me off. Is the Battle of the fucking Somme, where nearly 1 million people died because.
God, the Battle of the Somme.
Because
that battle.
Because the officer in charge, right, assumed that because you fired artillery for a single full day, that there's no possible way any Germans could be alive, and soldiers had to walk. Anyone caught running got shot by the officers. They had to walk and continue walking and couldn't retreat because there's obviously no Germans alive until they got halfway there and got fucking mowed down. And the officers still said, "Keep walking, people. There can't be that many of them, and they run out of bullets eventually."
That point, that I hope that officer got fragged.
No, we got a medal.
What?
He got a medal.
For what? Excuse me?
The battle was a victory, eventually.
Yeah.
1 million dead people later, on our side, it was a victory. And there was what? 350,000 enemy casualties to our 1 million?
Less next, the Germans fucking retreated.
Yeah. Like.
The retreat then pulled back. And
then fired gas.
And that was all to gain, and I state this correctly, 100 meters of land.
It was about that, yeah.
Mate.
Yeah, did you know about the Battle of Somme, by the way, Fat Man T? Actually, technically, the casualty rate for the Battle of Somme should be, like, a lot higher. It should be closer to 2.5 million. Because several of the survivors were gassed, like, a couple hours later by gas artillery.
Yeah. That was separate
after the Germans retreated. And yeah, that's the thing. It's considered a separate incident, but...
Yeah.
You know, if anyone with any level of intelligence should be able to look at it and say, no, that was still the same battle. Because it was the same dudes shooting at each other. Like, it wasn't a different unit. It was the same guys who just moved 500 meters back and fired an artillery shell. Like, it was the same battle. Any other time period, that would have been casualties for the same fucking battle. But no!
Yeah, so the number's too high. Because, again,
Fucking
for the stupid reason, right, is instead of breaking through at a single point and putting all your forces there to break through that single point and then spread from there, like a normal military tactic would work. No.
Yeah.
They basically got all the fucking people out of the line, out of the pits, out of the trenches, in a single straight fucking line across the entire mile of the fucking
Jesus
battlefront,
Christ.
and just
Was
had
this
them
what-
walk.
This was World War One.
Yeah, World War
Yes, it was.
And just had them walk forward.
Yeah.
And if you tried to hide a foxhole to get to dodge the fire, right? If you made it back alive, you were then shot for cowardice.
Yep.
Or shot on the spot for cowardice by the officer walking behind.
Yep.
That's a retarded...
The officers themselves not shot by their own men.
Some were.
Classism.
Some literally didn't work where they turned around and got shot themselves. But then again, the whole unit then got executed for thing. Because what happened, where the British Army worked at the time is, as an officer, I could, if I had enough money, I could go and buy a unit to command.
Fuck off.
As long as I could pay their
God.
wages, I could buy a unit and then became commander of that unit.
Fuck all the way off. No.
Yes. Because it was a leftover policy from the early Napoleonic Wars, where rich people would buy a unit and go and play chess with people's lives.
Yeah.
Right.
And that, because the only thing to be an officer back then was have enough coin to pay the soldiers' wages and buy a round of drinks. That was it.
Yep, that was all they needed. I mean, it was
That's-
easier back then, in fairness, because like looting the dead was accepted back then.
Yeah. And believe it or not, that policy in British military tactics lasted until World War II.
Jesus Christ.
That's when we kind of figured out the idea of maybe that's a bad idea.
It took you that long?
Yeah, it was around World War II we started having a lot of rich guys who like were buying units and were still making the same mistakes as World War One of trench warfare, and it's like, guys, our own tanks can drive over our trenches, and our tanks are smaller than the German tanks.
Yeah.
Like they're
Just
just
like
gonna
all
France
this-
you.
It's just
You know,
like
and the officer's like, no, they would never do France twice. And then the entire African campaign happened, and we went, okay, yeah, we're just gonna stop selling
just-
officer roles to rich people, because Jesus fucking
It's just
Christ.
like the rest of the allies watching the Brits sell officer roles to rich people, just like we're on the same team as them.
And
Yeah.
what the British? The
We have to
French,
work with them. Yes.
Nearly all armed forces in Europe had the same kind of policy. It was
Yeah.
only the Germans and Italians didn't, because they were dictatorships at the time. And again, the officers when started World War One believed it was going to be World War Two was going to be trench warfare like World War One was, because military
Yeah.
doctrine
Right.
hadn't changed.
You know, and
hold
then,
ground,
then
push
France
forward.
happened, and
Hold
we
ground,
kind of
push
figured
forward.
out. So it was. Oh god, the Africa campaign was a disaster because of the sold fucking units. It was so fucking bad.
And get in West Africa, we wouldn't have
Such
tanks
a disaster.
in the British forces. It wasn't for one fat guy who liked cigars.
Winston Churchill.
Yep.
Because after World War One, when tanks were starting to get invented, the army rejected them, saying they were useless. And Winston Churchill was in the Navy at the time. He kept them, and that was for the Second Falkland War. And that's where he used them on. And when he became PM, he goes, we're using these things because they fucking work. Having a mobile armor plate walking from your men is better than trying to walk up there dead.
Yeah. Gee, who would have thought?
Yes, but again, honor. That's not honorable. You should line up and fire with pride and honor in your chest, and let the other person take a shot at you as well. That's how.
There is
duels
no
work.
honor. There is no such thing as honor in war. At least I don't feel like there is. I feel
There
like
never
honor.
has been.
I mean, yeah. Maybe at one point.
No,
point,
no,
like,
there
was
literally never has been.
No.
I need you to
I said
understand this
maybe.
loud and
No.
clear.
Hear me out. Like, let me finish. Fuckface. Maybe at one point there was a pretense or like a
No.
facade of honor in warfare.
No,
Yeah.
do you want the honest answer of like where the whole idea of honor in warfare comes from, right?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
It unironically literally comes from propaganda.
Yeah.
Unironically literally comes from medieval propaganda. And like this, you can look at every culture that's ever had like military honor systems, and it literally comes from around the same kind of time periods in their history of when we had swords and shit, and rich people with nicer swords, right? Where the rich people had the nicer swords and were like, well, the reason I've got a nicer sword and better armor, right, is because me and that other rich guy, right, we're gonna have an honorable duel while the peasants all have a big clusterfuck, right? And like it's gonna be honorable and it's gonna be nice, right? That's what they tell you. And then when you actually watch them have their little fight, what would actually happen is they'd spend the entire time just kicking each other in the dick until one of them fell on the floor. And then they'd stab them in the eyeball or the neck or the dick. Right? There's a reason why dick armor was the second piece of armor ever invented.
Yes.
You know what the first one was?
Chest.
No, foot armor so you could kick harder. Followed then by the dick armor, followed then by the shield. Wish I was making that up. I'm not.
You know, chest armor didn't really come around until the mid 16th, like properly for like medieval to about mid 6th century. And that.
This thing, even if you go like way the fuck back to like the Neolithic era, right? Back when we were still fighting with rocks and sticks. We figured out first, if I wrap my foot with heavier fucking bits of dead animal, my foot's heavier and therefore hits harder. So I can kick him in the dick harder. And then we saw the evolution of using the same materials to make thicker loincloths. So it didn't hurt as much if you got kicked in the dick.
That's it. All wars, even dating back to the medieval, like, even down to like, the Roman period and stuff like that, were basically contests of rich bastards playing chess and using peasantry as chess pieces.
Yeah.
Very rarely were the commanders ever killed or imprisoned. It was a case of, good job, you lost that one, but try again next time. Next time, try use the phalanx technique to get around the corner there, which serve you better. And then they part ways.
Yep. Unironically, yeah.
Commission some land and stuff like that. Only time nobody was ever killed in actual any war type is if you're talking like a battle succession. And that.
Or if there was like an incident on the battlefield of like a peasant was feeling kind of frisky and was like, I'm gonna kill that guy. Oh,
Yeah.
fuck, that was the Lord. Oh, fuck.
You then got
No, 'cause
praised
depending
for
on who your commander was, you were either getting a big paycheck or you were being fucking executed for killing an enemy lord. It was a 50-50 split.
There's a case of like a peasant killing the lord by accident, and the lord like executed on the spot saying, Jamal was my fucking friend. How dare you kill him?
Literally.
It's
like the famous story. Was it Alexander the Great, who was like very famously killed by like a small child during a siege. They like shot him in the chest, and his last words to his men were, "Do not kill that child. I forgive him. That was a hell of a shot." Those weren't his exact words. I'm paraphrasing a little bit.
Yeah,
He's like, "Gamer just hit a clip. Let him go. Like, don't kill that kid. Save that child."
Yeah. And
that kid gets to live because he killed my ass.
And they did. They saved him and took him in. And he eventually became a noble, actually, at the time.
He did, yeah. Like, but like that's how it was. Like the fact that like William the Conqueror felt the need to say that. Alexander the Great, sorry, felt the need to say that to his men of, don't kill the guy who just killed me. Do not execute that child. He just earned it. Right? He got a lucky shot today. It was just bad day. He's alright. Let him go. Means that they were gonna kill that child if he didn't say that.
There's the Battle of Hastings, the king at the time got shot in the eye. It was a lucky shot by an archer who wasn't even aiming for it. He was randomly firing off into the crowd and happened to get a lucky pin.
Yeah, just fucking straight through the helmet visor. Just fucking.
One reason we knew he existed for was because there was contract at them because the archers got paid bonus for every person they killed. It's just a notch markers on the arrow to tell me who fucking fired the shot.
Yeah.
So they tied up later.
Like.
Another weird fact.
I just love the fact that Alexander the Great had to turn around and say, "Do not kill that child."
Another interesting fact.
It's like wait, no.
No, literally.
Stand down.
The fact he had to say that, like, that literally proves, though, that his men were absolutely gonna fucking murk that child.
Oh, I mean, here's one for you, Echo, right? During like, even up to the Civil War period in America, what was the most commonly item looted from the battlefield?
No clue.
I think, upsettingly, I actually know the answer to this for the wrong reasons.
I feel like I do know, but is it, were it people's clothes?
Nope.
It's like, what? I remember hearing.
Because you're asking me, so I know it's something weird like that. I know it's something like weird.
It's very weird.
I remember watching a documentary, again, World War II documentary. It was talking about the German-Russian front line during the winter.
Uh-huh.
And like how it became common practice for the German men to like steal the boots of dead Russians and also like the dead Germans. And I remember that documentary saying that it was the first time there was like a documented like en masse like boot theft in military campaigns since like the Napoleonic era.
Yeah.
So like I'm gonna go with boots for some reason.
No, it wasn't boots.
Was it?
Because like the Civil War was like during like a Greater Depression, where like shoes were expensive. So it was
Was
like
it-
and yeah,
was
it
the
wasn't
wep-
come to have like kids
What-
like on the battlefield then.
I
so,
I feel like weapons isn't the right answer here because that would be too simple.
that
It's
would
not
make too much
weapons.
sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's for a very macabre reason as well, why they were doing it.
Okay, what is it?
Teeth.
Ah, yeah. No, that makes sense. Yeah. Battle trophies, isn't it?
No, dentures.
Ah, fuck yeah. I suppose.
Right.
Suppose you sell the teeth to a dentist and like, yeah.
Yeah. Because one of the practice at the time, because even in Scotland this was up till about the 7th century when it was banned, was common
Yeah.
when practice was to punch your wife's teeth out. And then replace with dentures with the teeth stored on the battlefield because in better condition than the ones they generally had. And used to
Yeah.
push them into the gums hard from the open wounds and the gum used to seal back around it.
So I was wrong, but I was on the right kind of like path of like
Yeah.
poor. Like my boot answer was kind of close actually. I had the right logic. I just came to the wrong item. You see.
Yeah. Teeth was right, even up to the Civil War, teeth was the most common thing stolen by the women on the battle who came battlefields up.
I mean, to be fair, right? See if you kill a guy and you take his teeth. I feel like that's not stealing. I feel like you earned those teeth fair and square, low key. But like,
Well, we might say Steam put the Civil War period because technically, looting the bodies wasn't allowed anymore at that point.
well, yeah. Which I still argue bullshit, right? I killed the guy. His shit should be mine fair and square. Like,
Yeah.
like if
Yeah.
I shoot a guy and he's got a fucking Walkman, I should be allowed to take his Walkman. Like that's mine now. I killed that guy fair and square.
Yeah, still the dentures increased every time a battle happened. It's one of those weird facts about history. It's like, teeth, really? Well, yeah, because remember, the diet didn't allow them for good dentistry. So, a lot of people have wasted teeth, so, yeah, dentures. And then you see the thing like, that now makes sense, actually.
It does, to be fair, doesn't it? Like,
Given the entire war period, it's a pretty much a renewable resource at that point. Oh. Oh, we got heated there for a moment.
it happens.
Oh. I think what I've been watching, which I got was a bit of interest. The Fire Department Chronicle guy.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I love that dude. Yeah.
When he goes and he does the clips about the firefighting TV shows, it's like, what the fuck
Oh,
are you
yeah.
doing?
Oh yeah, when he green screens himself in to make it more realistic.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. I love those.
Well, you know what we're going to do? We're going to do pick and poke. You what? Just grab the sharp and spice, start poking the ceiling. Oh, yeah, we look for like a trickle of blood or a few spots, you know. What are you doing? Well, I don't know. This exhibit A, and you're in the future murder trial, your husband.
I remember that video.
I don't, because I don't really keep up, but like I know the general format, but I think I've watched like 2 of them, and I think both were Lone Star for some reason.
Lone Star.
Yeah, like the Lone Star Fire, or was it Lone Star Med, something like that.
It's Jen does 911, what's your emergency? 911 emergency, which is on Disney Channel. Or it's Chicago Fire. Come when he does.
Yeah, I know he's done Lone Star a couple times. I can't remember if it's Lone Star Fire or Lone Star Med. It's one of the two, but
The reason why it's been put down is like evaluating people's staircases.
yeah, I've seen a couple of those videos.
Yeah. You know, some of the staircases that he's shown, if someone put that in my house, I would punch them unconscious.
See, I'd just rebuild it. Like, how hard could this building a staircase bullshit be? I'll take a stab at it.
Well, obviously, because they make proper stairs. Especially that fucking meat grinder of a spiral staircase that someone put in. And that.
Yeah, I feel like how hard could it be? Like, get some wood and a fucking couple of nails. I'll be done in an hour. Like, how hard could it be? Right, I've played The Sims. Right, I know how to build a staircase. Right, how hard could it be? Right, you get a slopey bit. Right, you throw some fucking bits of wood on it. Bada bing, bada boom. Stairs.
Like one of the dumb questions I saw recently online, and I think it was on Reddit. I was digging through, and some idiot comes like saying, "Oh, if I took a single M16 back into the medieval period, I guaranteed to be king of the whole country." It's like, no.
No, you'll be executed for witchcraft before that.
Yeah, and not that though. Yeah, a single 15 has what, 30 rounds per magazine, 60 with an extended mag.
Give or take.
Yeah.
And that. And most you maybe would carry what, 500 rounds of ammo before you weigh down to the point where you can't walk. You know, so at best you're talking you got what, 100 kills under your belt if best.
Give or take.
And that was that good? That's still.
Yeah,
I mean,
take a 50 cal bag.
you have to take 20 rounds.
Like 50 caliber sniper rifle. You know, fucking just bring a big ass backpack full of bullets.
No. Imagine all the history books that suddenly like you open it up and it's like, well, this really important king, he just kind of exploded from the waist up one day.
Oh my
We
god,
don't
that's
know
what
what
Merlin
happened to-
was. Merlin didn't have magic. Merlin just had a 50 cal. Wait a minute.
Yeah. One of the general theories of Merlin was that he was a modern person who accidentally done something with a grimoire and started aging backwards through time.
Now I think he was just a time traveler that accidentally got stuck like in like the early medieval period with like a deagle. Like he didn't have no magic stick. He just duct taped a deagle to a stick.
50 caliber magic missile.
Exactly. You know, it was like skedaddle skedoodle. Your kneecaps are now fucked. Boom. Fucking get fucked. You know, that's what Merlin was. Merlin wasn't magic at all, right? Merlin was a bullshitter. Merlin just had a fairy.
His Thunderbird was just a taser.
Yeah. No, literally, yeah. It was a taser on a stick. Like, I'm telling you, I'm onto you, Merlin. I've caught you.
That's it. Merlin was a cow farmer. Yeah, cow prod and a handgun.
Yes, specifically a Deagle 50 cal, because it's funnier.
Gold plated and everything.
Yes.
I think one of the ones I saw someone in history was there ever any actual black knights? You know, black people's knights?
Oh,
And people-
but yeah.
And people going like, oh no, because slavery and stuff at that time. Like, you know, the time period you're talking about is like 1066 onwards. Slavery was banned in England. And yes, there were some people, black people, as knights who got knighted.
Pretty sure the French had a couple.
The French had one, then he was executed for being, I think it was like trying to sleep with the king's wife or something at the time.
Yeah, 'cause I remember, I don't know why I remember this, but I distinctly remember there being a knight that used to cut around with Joan of Arc, who was from, like, Sudan.
Oh yeah, the barbarian, they called him.
Maybe? That sounds about right.
Because I know Robin Hood had his famous one. He was from Afghanistan.
Yeah, 'cause
Sorry.
he was like one of the dudes with the facey tattoos and the black turban that they're supposed
Yeah.
to fight mummies or something.
Yeah, because Robin Hood was technically arrested because he refused to follow Richard's orders to sack a village of civilians. And he escaped from that with a guy from Afghanistan and then came back to England.
Yes. Well, at least in one of the tellings of it, yeah.
That's where we get the Robin Hood men try to get the idea of like a chew and a sneeze.
Yeah. So like that
Right.
that bit like varies heavily, like telling to telling, but like
Yeah.
you know.
It was
It's like
general
some tellings
consensus-
are just that like he came home early because like he ran out of funds, and some are like he just couldn't be fucked anymore. And
Yeah. Because pretty much he came a fresh load and then ordered straight to the front lines.
yeah, because there's some retellings of the story of Robin Hood where Robin Hood left before his father died, and like that's the reason he comes back was because he got the news that his father had died.
Yeah.
Right.
And then, like he comes back and like to find out that the prince has like claimed seized his lands and this and that. And...
and his
So there's like a
girlfriend.
million different, yeah, and that's assuming you'd like do one of the retellings where like Robin Hood was a noble, because there's plenty where he was just a guy.
Yeah.
To be fair, but like,
History evidence we have of like a Robin Hood is Robin Loxley did exist, and he did
Yeah.
rebel against the regent at the time, which was Prince John,
yes,
and that he was a little twat. But the whole point of him, like,
the phony king of England.
Stealing from the rich to give to the poor. Yes, he stole from the rich, and yes, he propped up some poor people.
Yeah, he
But-
did some charitable work. Not a lot, but some.
Yeah, and we do know Friar Tuck did exist
Yes,
because he was an ex-crusader that joined his band.
yes.
For the grace, for the might, to the law.
Wrong crusade.
Wrong crusade.
You're about 800 years late. Well, early, sorry.
Eh.
You're we're about 800 years in the future there, bud. That song, like that song's what, like the fucking 11th, 10th, 11th crusade,
Crusade.
10th. Yeah, whereas like fucking Robin Hood is the first, second, first,
Third.
third. Oh yeah, because Richard Lionheart. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking dead.
Technically, it's the fourth campaign because it was Richard Lionheart's second attempt at Jerusalem.
Oh, we don't count the first one, alright? He didn't get halfway through Europe, alright? He didn't hit the Middle East. It doesn't count, right?
But the song you're referring to there, Echo, is from the Lich King of Jerusalem, which was the 9th to the 12th, technically.
Was the Lich King the same as the Leper King, or?
Yeah, it was the same guy, just depending on which side you asked. What he was.
Baldwin the Fourth, Leper
Yeah.
King of Jerusalem. Yeah.
Yeah, the Arabs referred to him as Lich King, and so did the church, actually, the rest was Lich King. Because he told the Templars to go and fuck themselves on a number of occasions.
Yeah. Crowned King of Jerusalem in 1174. So he reigned from 1174 till 1185.
Yeah.
So 11 years he did. 11 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he was coronated at the age of 13, died at the age of 24 from leprosy.
And another thing, he was a decent king as well, actually, oddly enough.
Unironically, yeah. Here's an interesting fact about him. He won the Battle of Montesgard when he was only 16.
Yes.
Which was the very famous battle against Saladin at Montesgard.
And he
And
would
that
have
was
been
in
quite marginal as well.
1177. He did, yes. Despite being heavily outnumbered. Here's what's also interesting, actually. Is technically, he didn't die from leprosy.
Hmm.
Technically, he died of sepsis that was caused by the leprosy.
Yeah. And he was some case...
Leprosy had a pretty deciding factor in that, so potato.
It helped. It did a lot of
It
work.
helped.
But technically,
Oddly
it was the sepsis that got him.
What's the thing about leprosy, right, is it's infectious in its early stages of when you develop it. Right?
Yes.
After that, there's cases of people with leprosy living good 30 to 40 years with the right treatments, even back then.
Yeah.
And the only reason he didn't live longer for was because one medical supplies he needed to keep the leprosy at bay was stolen by the Templars because of spite. Because he wouldn't let them...
Oh shit! Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. But breaking fucking news. Hang on. We have a cure to leprosy. We cured leprosy?
Yes, years ago.
What
Yeah.
the fuck? When the fuck did we figure that out? Wait a minute.
1700s?
Using a combination of dapsone, rifampicine, and clofazimine. Don't know if I'm pronouncing those right, but we're gonna pretend I am.
Basically,
Yeah, we
antibiotics.
can kill the bacteria and prevent drug resistance.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
basic antibiotics. The broad spectrum antibiotic cocktail. And that. Leprosy is very curable this day and age, so it's sure the reason why we think like leper colonies still exist.
It's even stupider when you realize that the World Health Organization distributes this treatment free of charge to any patient worldwide.
Yeah. And yet, in the past
What?
in the past 6 months, 100 new cases of leprosy appeared in the US.
Enteral disease can reverse permanent nerve damage, blindness, or physical deformities that occur before the treatment. This makes early diagnosis critical. I had no idea we cured leprosy. I thought it was like the plague of it just kind of fucked off.
No. We cured it. But when once penicillin came around, we pretty much cured it. I know penicillin cures it quite quickly.
That is its own question. What did happen with the Black Plague?
Which one? If you're gonna call it the pneumonic,
The Black Plague. Like, where did it go?
it got burnt out.
Oh. Yeah, I was saying, I can't-
Outbreaks reoccur across the world for centuries, including the new flares like the Great Plague of London, before fading out due to better public controls, shifting rat and flea populations, and modern antibiotic treatment. Fuck off, is antibiotics the answer?
Yes.
Affected
Yeah.
individual there. So, fuck, what year was that? 53. Like, where did it go?
It's still around. People still.
Well,
catch
no,
plague.
but like that initial wave, like where did it go? Why did it stop? The initial sweeping pandemic of the Black Death reached Moscow before coming to an end. So we've been for 6 to a future recurrent outbreaks of the plague would return. Northern Russia. There's the first wave finished running its course in 1953. See, like, listen, Google. I understand what you're telling me. You just don't seem to understand my question, right? I understand it came to an end. I mean, why?
Okay,
Like,
I'll give
why
you
did
the answer.
the Black
I can give you the answer to
Plague
this one.
end?
Right, if just go off the UK perspective, the plague pretty much ended with the Great Fire of London because the king then realised that all the rats died and no more cases of plague happened. Then he put an order out to kill all rats. The reason why it spread so far in the first place was because of the church saying that it was caused by witches and cats were witches' familiars, so you need to kill the cats.
Mm.
So the church ran out killing the very creatures that could control the plague in the first place.
Oh fuck! Okay, right. Okay. No, fair. All right. Yeah. No, fair. It also just low key ran out of people. So.
Hmm. In Russia, it died out because of the cold. Pretty much killed it off.
That's basically what it's boiled down to. Is it was too cold and there weren't enough people.
Yeah.
Huh.
You remember by the time the plague ended its third year, you know, villages became very isolated, so traveling between villages and villages was like almost impossible. And
Yeah,
like once the village was
right.
wiped out, they just burnt the whole village down and no one resettled it and just moved on. Yeah, this initial spread was caused by the church saying that the cats need to be killed because of avatars of the devil.
So, is there? Sorry, I'm just on a. Yeah, it's for. Yeah, we also cured that.
Yes. Again,
Doctors
penicillin.
treat the Black Plague using powerful medications like doxycycline. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that one. And gentamicin.
Yeah,
Two cases may require oxygen, IV, and breathing support. Death down to a very low percentage. Holy shit, we cured the Black Plague.
yes.
Better known as the bubonic plague. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's a pneumonic plague. That's the hard one to kill. Even with modern treatments, it's still a 50-50 chance on that one.
Yeah, when did they cure it? When did this happen? The 40s!
Yeah. When doxycycline first hit the market, that really tanked the bubonic plague numbers.
That's insane. 1894 is when we discovered the bacteria responsible, and in the 1940s, we found the antibiotics that would. Wait a minute, so that's 90. So 10. Let's call it because it just is 40s, right? So let's call it like 44, right? So 94, 1900, 1910, 20. That's 50 years. In 50 years, we cured that bitch.
Yes.
50 years from figuring it the fuck out to cure. That's fucking nuts.
And you gotta remember,
Holy shit.
you remember, in 50 years, virology was very. We just discovered bacteria was when the
Literally.
back then had no idea how they affect the human body. at that
That's
time.
fucking rad.
What's up?
Oh, did you just like plop on your bed or something?
You gotta remember, up until the point of bacteria, like virology, we still assumed that the 4 humors were the bullshit reasons behind everything.
Yeah,
that-
that's really cool. I had no idea we'd actually found a cure to the bubonic plague.
Which is why one of the things I was people going about, like, the settlers hand out plague blankets to kill off the Native Americans who were about warfare. They didn't have no concept of what viruses were at the time when that happened. That virology happened much, much later.
I still feel like they probably understood the basic shit of if you touch the thing the sick guy touched, you're probably gonna get sick.
No, they didn't. They assumed they all assumed that was just being in close proximity to a sick person, not that anything you touch could transfer the bacteria or disease. That's why
Why was it plague doctors always wore gloves when they were treating the sick?
that was to isolate them from being touched by the humors.
You think they still kind of got it then?
Yeah, because they believed there was the liquids leaking out of them that could transfer them, and they say the whole point of the beak mask was to stuff like potpourri down there because they believed the smell.
Yeah, it's
was a
to,
reason.
cover the smell. And listen, they weren't bang on correct, but they fucking knew enough to understand if I rub a blanket in a plague victim and then give it to somebody, that guy's probably getting the plague.
Yes.
They kind of got the idea.
Yes, but they believe a simple washing water would be enough to remove the bacteria. That's why a lot of bandages would taken off victims that were infected, just washed, then reapplied to somebody else.
Still.
In that's some basic knowledge of basic cleanliness and all that type of stuff. But actual understanding of how viruses function and how they affect the body and how the vectors of them was still a broadly unknown subject. And again, you remember plague doctors were heavily chastised for their beliefs of, don't touch the liquids that could kill you. Transfer the disease. No, it can't. It's only if black cat crosses your path that you get the disease. That's when you kill the cat.
Well.
Because the plague doctors...
Just because the General Dave was fucking retarded back then, don't mean everybody was.
The plague doctors were actually kicked out of the Royal Hospitals at times because all form infirmaries still ran by the church. And the church believed they were blaspheming against them because they didn't kill the cats.
Yeah.
Shit. It was a very stupid time. But again, it's one of the biggest early innovations of medical medicine. That's when they started doing the dissection on human corpses to, oh shit, what's that? Oh, that pumps blood. Wow, that's impressive.
I still feel like the whole excuse of they didn't understand viruses, therefore, the plague incident with the blankets was an accident. I still feel like that's some bullshit. I feel like they kind of knew what they were on about. I feel like...
Again, that was considered to the British who did that. It was the fucking Spanish and the Dutch.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying we did it. I'm just saying, we still can't, be they're innocent. Nah, I feel like they knew what the fuck they were doing. They didn't know exactly what they were doing. But I feel like they knew what they were doing.
I think Britain gets a lot of flack for some of the American atrocities, but Jesus Christ, we didn't do it. Look at your Spanish combres and the fucking Dutch who did most of the fucking atrocities over there. Jesus Christ. You want proof how bad the Dutch were? Look at the history of South Africa. That's all I need to say.
Fuck that. The Caribbean. Fuck South Africa. The Caribbean. Jesus Christ, they outdid us for slavery for that. I say us. They outdid the East India Trade Company for slavery.
The Dutch pretty much stated the black slave trade.
Literally.
They started ran it and kept it going.
Listen, they invented the whole idea of sugar's so fucking profitable you might forget not to do slavery. And then they perfected that ideal.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, the Dutch were good at slavery. And fucking good at sugar trading, low-key. But by God, were they very good at slavery. They were nutty at the slavery.
The whole reason South Africa existed was because the British blockaded the eastern coast to stop the Dutch pulling slaves out of it. And they built the entire new port they could put slaves on and transport the slaves.
Literally, because unironically, Africa was running out of black people to sell. Like, the Dutch were buying that fucking many of them. They were running out.
The Dutch and the Afghanis were buying quite a lot of them, actually.
We never did figure out why the Afghanis were buying so many. We probably
Slave-
should have been more worried about that in hindsight.
Probably though, the Afghanis were worse for it, right? Because first thing they do with any slave is new to them, so they
Correct.
can't breed.
Oh.
Whereas
Correct.
the Americans wanted them to breed so they could like cost-effective resources.
Huh.
You know.
Still, we never did figure out what they did with all those slaves. We,
A lot of construction, oddly enough. Because you don't want an inferior
Yeah.
being handling your food. That's why they didn't do farming. But they did a lot of construction.
even still, like we know that it's construction, but like, why did they that many?
And dildos.
Like, it was odd, you know. We should
lot
have
of
been more
black-
worried about that.
A lot of black slaves were turned to dildos for the wives.
Again, like, I don't know. I feel like they didn't need that many for those jobs. I feel like there was some fuck shit going on that like we just haven't figured out yet.
Another one was their status. Like owning camels back then for them. You know, it wasn't about how much coin you had, about how many camels you had, and again, how many slaves you had. All your shit about. Type thing.
Still, I feel like they had a lot more than realistically they had any reason to. Like, I feel like I can't prove it, but I feel like there was some fuck shit going on that they've
Yeah.
just not admitted to yet.
Because they say Muslims were historically very racist.
Still, like I'm not saying I can prove there was an underground fight ring happening in Kabul, but it would make sense for the amount of fucking people they were buying.
Oh no, there wasn't a grand fight rings. There was legitimate. What the Middle East did at the time, what they do, they took a page out of the Romans playbook for this one. Is your rich friend or a rich noble? You get bored, you want to play a game, and that. But full-scale war is expensive and shit, and has some political issues. So two friends would come to a friendly agreement, have some cards. This is where you get the cards from the Constantinople from. From like Jack Woodrick. Have some cards, they'll pick some categories for about, I pick this particular battlefield where I want this kind of weather conditions, archers only, or no, we have mixed brigade type thing. And then they'll set a game like that up, and gather their slaves, and then had a game with each other and see who won.
I mean,
Over a
vibes.
bet of like 100 gold coins, or, well, I'm actually require this woman called Jennifer, she has some nice tits. I'll put her up for a bet, and what are you going to put up? Well, I'll put up one with my third daughter. She's still a virgin, you could always use another son, And then they'll play a game.
Still, I feel like even then they burned through a lot of people, like really quickly.
Well, slave has life expectancy, shelf life. Once you get past the age of 25, they're useless, so you just gotta get
Okay,
kill
but
them.
listen. Every explanation you're gonna give me, I've heard it, and I understand it. And I'm still telling you, the math isn't mathing here. Like, they were burning through a lot of fucking people for the shit they were getting up to.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry to break it to everyone, there wasn't enough Afghani people to go through that many fucking slaves that quickly with these explanations. There was something else going on.
One of the ledgers I can remember from King Akum Adudl, who was the one of the black tribesmen who was selling a lot of slaves off at the time to both the Dutch and the Afghanis. Right, I think in 6 months he sold 53,000 slaves to the Dutch. At the same time period, he sold nearly 100,000 to 200,000 to the Afghanis. To the Middle East
Exactly.
at the
There weren't even 100,000 Afghani people back then. So like, what the fuck were they doing with with all the slaves? What were they up to that they needed that many fucking slaves? Like, they're as bad as they're almost as bad as the fucking Koreans. Like, now you want to talk about fucking slavery? Look into fucking Korean slavery. Bloody hell, did they perfect that particular business? But
They were good, but still, India still tops the list.
No, it's unironically it is actually the Koreans that are considered the worst by people that like research it because they had the longest running unbroken streak of doing slavery in global history.
No, I'm still saying India because India still has slavery.
Correct, but like despite the fact Korea doesn't still do slavery to this day, they still have the longest running unbroken time period of slavery being legal.
Really?
Yeah.
Yep.
Funny enough, like the Mongolians had no slavery because anyone they surrendered and they captured eventually became a citizen. So of all the major empires, I think Mongolia only the one that do really have any concept of slavery. And they,
Oh, I have it here. Do you guys want to hear what year Korea officially outlawed and abolished slavery?
1956.
Not quite.
How far off am I?
Very.
Oh.
1894 with the Gabo reform.
Gabo did it.
Gabo did it in 1894.
That psychopath did it. Jesus.
Yep. Slavery in Korea lasted for roughly 2,000 years, beginning just before the Three Kingdoms period and continuing through successive dynasties, until it was fully abolished during the Gabo reform in 1894. Some historians describe it as an unbroken chain of institutionalized slaveholding lasting roughly 1400 to 1500 years, from the Unified Silla or early medieval period onward. During the Joseon dynasty, 1492 to 1910, enslaved people known as Nobi accounted for upwards of 30% of the total population.
Oh.
In 1801, government-owned or gongnobi slaves were emancipated. 1886, hereditary slave systems were legally banned. And in 1894, the legal status of private slavery, sanobi, was completely eliminated during the Gabo reform.
I didn't pick that psychopath to do that kind of thing.
Uh-huh.
Ah. I'm very surprised he did that. Oh well.
Now, let's just, for the sake of it, India. Slavery in various forms, primarily debt bondage and localized servitude rather than mass chattel, exists in India for thousands of years. From ancient times, it was legally abolished by the British East India Company in 1843, with final colonial prohibitions ending by 1876. Under early legal first, Smriti texts and historic codes from periods like the Gupta age regulated ownership, such as forbidding Brahmins from being enslaved. Islamic shit. So here we go. Formal legal abolition took place incrementally. So 1843 prohibited in the East India Company possessions via the Indian Slavery Act. 1848 it was prohibited in French India. 1861 British India. And 1876 it was prohibited in Portuguese India. So while I believe you're right though, I believe India does still have
Yeah, currently this data has a large slave
slavery.
population.
The question is whether it's legal slavery, though. So, while traditional legal ownership of people's property is outlawed, lived in contemporary variations of forced exploitation. Debt-based servitude. In industries such as agriculture, brick, kiln, stone, etc. India officially banned the bonded labor system through the Bonded Labor System Abolition Act of 1976 and prohibits human trafficking and forced labor constitutionally. Human rights organizations note that weak legal enforcement, corruption, and systemic socioeconomic gaps allow illegal forced labor networks to continue operating. So yes, they do, but it is considered illegal.
Right.
Which is why I still argue that Korea was still the worst for it, because that was 2,000 years of it being perfectly fucking legal. And while India still does it, they don't do it legally.
Oh yes, but the first thing, so as long as they pay them 1 rupee a month, it's not classified as slavery anymore.
Still. And even then, technically, yes, if there's still a contract of like indentured service, that is still considered illegal in India. There's just a lot of corruption in India, so
Yeah.
they get away with it.
So it's not legal per se, but
It's
It's on the books. It's illegal,
Yeah.
but in the eyes of the government, they don't care.
pretty much, yeah.
Yeah,
Well, no,
sounds
the
about right.
government cares a lot. It's the cops who don't care. Yeah.
But if you want to end like, getting someone's nerves in India, right? To make them pay their debts or like release slaves, right? You send transvestites to the door.
You do, yes.
Every tax collector in India is a transvestite.
Yes.
huh? Okay.
We don't have time to explain why.
No, we don't. It's a very long thing with their history that it's weird and interesting and has something to do with religion as well.
Oh,
We don't have to.
okay.
Unironically, just by trying, we could be put in prison for racism.
Yes.
Because we're probably gonna fuck it up a little bit. So, like, let's just not.
Yeah. Because it comes down to some complicated things with like what 3 gods and a goat.
We're right. Listen, we're fucking pushing it towards doing it, right? Let's just.
Oh
let's
no!
just not.
What, that
not.
poor goat.
Let's not. Let's just leave it there, gentlemen. Right, this is the kill all cops guy saying let's fucking leave it. All right, like fucking yes. We're pushing our luck now.
Oh. Speaking of unethical,
Oh
Oh.
God.
Yes.
yes, the CIA has
As you
restarted-
found out last night, I am the king of unethical. So yes,
What did you do last night?
I played RimWorld.
Right.
Don't ask. It's quite disturbing.
No, I never. I know what Scotty gets up to when he plays RimWorld. I've been there before.
You know, and this thing. Last night I wasn't even on my fuck save file. I was on my cutesy wholesome save file where I just run a horse farm. It
Yeah,
used
but
to be
what
the
did you-
fuck save file because it used to be the blood farm, but the blood farm was too profitable, so
Yeah.
I transitioned to horse because it turns out I like horse.
No, unethical thing. Is the CIA has restarted their Jedi program,
Yeah,
Oh God.
but
What do
they've,
you mean?
they've changed their tactics over it. Instead of like using volunteers and university students this time, they decided they're going to they found a more ethical source to use for their
Okay.
experiments.
Mexican immigrants.
I
Close
mean,
prisoners.
Yeah, so Mexican immigrants.
I mean that's one way. That's one way to put prisoners to good use.
Particularly anyone's got a 15-year sentence or more,
So
and that.
Mexican immigrants.
Yeah. And experiments enlisted, right? It's limited to is but not limited to drugs, psychological agents, mind control. You know, can the body modification, cybernetics. You know, can we actually make psychics this time that can choke somebody out from 100 yards by nipping the carotid artery?
Theoretically, yes.
And wait, hold on. And they're gonna make the prisoners psychics
Yes. Well, they're
Yes,
gonna try.
because that won't backfire at all.
Well, no,
Like,
that's,
I
what
mean, this is the thing, Echo. It's the American government. They're gonna fail miserably, but like they're gonna try.
that's where the kill chip comes from, Echo.
Right.
Again, it's the American government. They're gonna try, and they're gonna fail fucking miserably. But God certainly loves a trier.
Yes.
You know.
As well as
If
experiments.
that's your man
I'll be
Job
right back.
from the Bible, he'll tell you all about how much God loves people that try.
Yeah, as well as experimentations on lightsabers and stuff, which has been carried out by the U.S. military for some stupid reason I can't quite figure out.
Because laser swords are fucking rad.
Yeah. Russia's restarted up
Like-
their laser tank project.
Now, like think about it, Famanti, think about it like this, right? Like, think about how dangerous a Marine or a Navy SEAL is with a K-bar.
Mm-hmm.
Now imagine the damage they could do with enemy lines with a goddamn lightsaber.
Yes,
I
but,
promise you that's probably how they sold it to Donald Trump.
yes, but also I think about how much the Marines hurt themselves with K-bar when they're trying to eat crayons.
Yeah.
You know, so you can imagine the carnage with a lightsaber.
Yeah. I mean,
You know-
listen, you can't make a marine omelette without cracking a couple of crayon eggs. All right, like it's fine.
Yeah, they're back to try and create psychics in order to assassinate people from long range again. So, ironic people, if you want to understand what I'm about, watch the film Men Who Stare at Goats. Although that's a satirical movie, a lot of the shit out in the movie came out from actual CIA declassified
Oh
files.
god.
I'm not
It's
joking.
also not
Michael.
even that satirical. Most of it is just unironically a documentary.
Yeah, I'm not joking.
Like it's like something ridiculous. Like 90% of the events in that film actually happened. It's not fun.
really?
Including the experiment of them staring at ghosts to try and kill them using psychic energy.
Yes, which by the way is
Oh.
the plot of about half of the film.
Yeah.
Hence the name, The Men Who Stare at Goats.
Yeah, that was literally a legit experiment the CIA ran for 4 years of getting people who had psychic capabilities and try to get them to kill goats with their mind.
That was what, the 70s?
60s, 70s, right way through to the early 80s when it was very shut down because of inconsistent results. Was the official statement?
Hmm.
Because
It
apparently,
didn't work.
no, it worked, but the results were only about 70% at the time. Because
It didn't work. Then.
well, the stupid thing was with the way the program worked is they had video evidence of it working, right? Documentaries, scientific instruments to show them the effect. The problem is every time a general came to watch them do it, and that out of the 10 times generals came, only about 3 of them actually saw a successful experiment. The rest saw fuck all.
Yeah, so it didn't work.
Yeah. So because the Americans theorize of how project successful is, if you can replicate it 80% of the time, it classifies as successful and therefore a legitimate research plan of view. Anything below that is classified as too unstable to be funded by the government for scientific research or military applications.
Which like
So-
valid.
So basic translation is, if your shit works 80% of the time, you're golden. Essentially.
I mean, hey, fuck, 80%, it's not bad.
Roxanne the M16 got in on the roster when I only worked 50% of the time.
Yeah, to be fair.
And that's if you're feeling lucky. It works 50% of the time. The amount of people who in Vietnam immediately threw that shit away and got an AK-47 instead was quite impressive.
I don't know why. Like, all they had to do was just not put it on burst fire mode. Like, just controlled single fire at a higher rate, and like it works. Only
Okay,
burst fire that ever fucking jams.
or get damped when and then rusted to nothing.
Yeah,
Or
good
drop it,
option, but still.
which then shattered it.
And again, like with the rust thing, like just like fucking do proper gun maintenance and it won't rust.
Yeah.
Like make sure you oil the fucking thing like every couple days, like you're meant to, and it kind of solves that fucking problem.
Mm. But again, the M16 from Vietnam is still leagues better than the fucking SA-80.
Yeah, but to be fair, at this point, a thimble is more useful than an SA fucking 80.
I see the new Mark 3s to try to push out.
No,
Oh,
because
God.
I don't want to.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Don't you fucking dare.
Yeah, what?
Take your hand off that keyboard. I'm not looking at it.
I'm not touching the keyboard.
Good, because I'm not fucking looking at it. I
I'll give-
refuse.
I'll just give you one detail.
No, no, you won't.
Yes, I will.
Gamer,
Right.
I will alt F4 Discord. No.
It's an interesting detail.
Literally, I will alt F4 Discord. No.
I also
I
don't want to see
don't
it. Fuck
care.
off. Yeah, fuck off.
It's a piece of shit. I don't care. Fuck them.
Nobody loves it.
No, everybody hates it. Legitimately. The armed forces
Yeah,
hate it.
exactly. Nobody loves it.
Exactly, yeah.
All right. It's like the SA-80 is what happens if Echo becomes a gun. All right. No one loves it. Not even its
Fuck
parents.
you!
All right.
Fuck
One tried to beat
you.
him to death. The other one left before he was born. Okay. No one loves it.
Oh, that's a low shot. Come on.
That was low. I'm sorry, bud. That was.
No, you're
That
not.
was
Don't
fucking-
fucking lie to me.
that was-
Don't lie to me.
that
You're not
was-
sorry.
You're right. I'm not sorry, but that was mean. That was a little below the belt. I apologize. That was a little much. I apologize.
That was an ankle shot. That might below the belt.
That was,
Yeah.
I just saw Echo running past with like a fucking chocolate ice cream and just stuck my foot out and tripped him. Just fucking.
Yeah.
You know, Ultimate 2 of his little child self, happy. He's got a balloon. Trip him up. Ice cream in the eye. Balloon floating away sadly. just stuck my foot out on him.
Glasses crooked in the
Yeah.
nose.
Just
Yeah.
fuck you. Sorry, man. That was. I'm sorry. Sorry, you were there. The joke was right there. Like, I couldn't not punch you. Like, you had such a punchable face in that moment. I couldn't not punch you.
It was just too tempting, was it?
Exactly. Like, he had a sign on his face that said, "I bet you can't punch me." So, I mean, listen, I'm a gambler, okay? I like bets. So I said bet, and I left hooked him. And for this, I can only apologize. I'm sure your dad would have loved you if he hadn't left.
Fuck off.
Sorry.
Okay, moving on.
Sorry, man. Even I'll admit that one was too far. I'm sorry. That was. I was trying to lighten the mood on that one. Sorry.
You missed.
I did. Like hit me back. Come on, make it fair. Hit me back.
I don't got anything locked and loaded, but mostly because I was busy like reading something somebody sent me. When you said that,
don't lie to the people at home. It's because I fucking nuked your ammo supply. Right? I flashbanged you so hard you forgot where you put the bullets. That's what happened there. But
Ugh. Oh, fuck me.
do you want Fat Man T to hit me on your behalf?
nah.
Yeah, you're no fun.
Actually, yeah, go physically hit him.
I love you too.
Go physically abuse that man like his wife should.
See, Fat Man T can't do that because that's a hate crime. Like, he can't physically abuse his fanboy.
I was going to say, the difference is if your wife said it's a mild inconvenience of like taps. You know, if I hit him, it's hospital.
And a hate crime.
Yes. Well, I
Like,
won't
you can't assault your fanboy.
Well, see, I'll just punch the straight side of you.
That's still a hate crime. Like, you can't abuse your fanboy. Right? That's pet abuse.
You know, wearing the costumes doesn't count.
Right? You can't hit your cutesy stay-at-home fanboy puppy boy.
Yeah, I feel like he's
Right?
right.
I'm
If you're not
clicker
wearing
trained in everything.
if you're not wearing the costume, it doesn't count.
I'm always wearing the costume. Right? I'm clicker trained in everything.
And you called me weird.
No, he's just very good at taking Babylonian responses.
No, I was just very kinky in college.
And you still are. And you still are. You whipped
Well-
yourself. You whipped yourself for a black woman
Yeah.
with chainmail.
Yeah. And I liked it. Next question, Your Honor. Like, your point?
You've been censored to torture device in the Iron Maiden. Oh, hit me more, Daddy. You mean
Like-
nightmare for maybe torture facilities, wouldn't you?
I would, yes. Fuck, I'm a nightmare to the feds. Like, send me to Guantanamo Bay. I haven't orgasmed in years.
So,
Right, do it. Tie a knot in the end of a length of rope and hit me clean in the dick with it. See how quickly I come.
Sir, the interrogation's not working. Why? He's currently mourning in the interrogation room.
Yeah.
What's happening there?
In that moment, I will die laughing, coming, and giggling. Right? With a big old smile on my face because sexual pleasure and also the humor of knowing that everyone on Earth will find out that I spent my last moments having my balls fucking tickled by a fed. and that I was into it.
I just imagine tied on the chair. It's like, come on, baby, do your worst.
Literally, do your best. Right? There's nothing you can break out during a torture session that I'm not going to be a little into.
But there's a guy who did a study back in the early 2000s who put extreme kinks versus homosexuality.
Yeah.
Right? And he found out the more
God.
homosexual somebody was, the more extreme the kink was.
Yeah,
Up to the
Makes
point
sense,
of,
yeah.
up to the point of nearly dying
Yep.
for a kink, especially with the anal toys. There's one guy. There's a case of a guy basically using a barbed wire cord on a drill to execute gay people.
I'm familiar.
Right,
No,
and they went
fuck
around
off.
to the gay community trying to find out who did it, and they kept showing the picture of the device, like saying anyone this, and about half I wanted to talk to said, I don't know who built it, but can you give me his number because I want to try it.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, because this is the thing. Is like I ain't got like a torture king. You know, like I ain't saying I want my wife to tie me down and do like ungodly things. But if she offered to do it, I wouldn't say no. Like you got to understand, me getting out of my chair is torture. Physically, pain-wise, it is akin to torture. So, like if Tuesday is living hell, like, you could ram barbed wire up my urethra and use it as a sounder, and I'm probably gonna jizz in your mouth. Like, fuck, get some Tabasco sauce in that bastard. Make it real interesting. Like, it's nothing compared to what my knees do to me just on the average Tuesday. Like, fuck it.
And yes, we have questions about his mental sanity.
Hanging by a thread. Next question, Your Honor.
He's just still hanging by a thread.
Ah, it's hanging by a thread. Next question, Your Honor.
Oh,
Like,
fuck
fucking...
off. No,
What?
that did not happen.
What?
What?
I'm just going through my For You page on YouTube, right?
Right, okay, I thought we'd been, like, taken off air. I was like, oh, no.
No.
Oh,
Yeah, this week.
I'm about halfway down, right?
Considering the thing you just went on, Scotty.
No, that's even worse. I'm over halfway down my page, right? Bear in mind, I've been up down this page 4 times already during this session, right? Halfway down, a video's just popped up on the history of the SE80.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
Fuck
No,
off.
I had the same video recommended to me earlier today, and I fucking blocked the channel.
loadouts?
I ironically blocked that channel.
Probably it wasn't there 10 minutes ago.
Yeah.
I haven't read all this page or anything. I've just been scrolling up and down it. And it's turned up next to a video of making a tinfoil cotton ball.
Yeah. That sounds about right for YouTube, yeah.
And a
I
video
mean, here's
about...
just the videos I have here. I mean, I've got... I picked up every piece of trash in existence. James May's 12 Things I Can't Live Without. Monopoly, but it's the World Cup. Straight Outta Compton by the NWA. Top 5 Stupid Deaths from Horrible Histories. Getting Chokeslammed for Money. Risk, but with nuclear bombs.
Okay, so are we going through our For You page?
We
On
Echo,
YouTube?
we know yours is full of furry porn.
No.
Yeah.
Well, but the very first thing
Right,
recommended
like,
is
yours will be Sodaru, Warhammer, no, that's it.
No.
It'll be Sodaru and Warhammer.
okay. No.
That'll be
Hold
your
on. We're
For You
gonna
page.
prove something right now. Here, this is what my current For You page is.
I swear to God, if I see one Sodaru video, I'm gonna fucking howl.
But that is.
Don't lie to me. You know exactly who Sodaru is.
No, I don't.
Okay, you can lie to yourself all you want. You can't lie to me.
Yeah, see, this is what it is. I've got a Bullet Stormer up during traffic felony stop. The Huey Gunship Anthem. What if General Grievous executed Order 99 after Duke had died? Our podcast and the Fire Force opening.
Why you got the
Hold on.
Firefox opening?
Because I like Fire Force.
Scroll down. Right. Right,
This
Star
one
Wars
here.
shit.
Siege
I
Tales.
don't have a clue. Ah, there it is. MLP. Free down, and we got some funny shit. There you go. Even worse, it's My Little Pony Bondage. 3 YouTube paragraphs down. And we have My Little Pony Bondage.
Followed by horny freaking towel underneath that.
Yep. Gamer Girl Minecraft.
Where?
Next to the My Little Pony Bondage.
Oh, that was just popular MMOs.
Yep, so Gamer Girl Minecraft. Fucking
Minecraft,
Star
Warhammer
Wars,
40k, Star
Minecraft,
Wars,
yeah.
or Gamer Girl Minecraft.
Where?
Furry shit.
Oh.
There it is. That's the furry shit.
Yeah, but it's not furry porn, you dickhead.
Still furry shit.
No, the Wild Side preview of animation.
Don't know what that is.
That's Foxgo touching his dick with a tail. I'm getting
Was
horny
it?
over it. Yes.
Yeah.
That wasn't
No,
her
was
getting
literally
horny.
a fox-based sexual assault. So
I'm actually I'm rather curious. Fuck you! I'm not having you.
Uh-huh.
Fuck off.
Uh-huh.
Is that going to your watch list for later?
Like, all I'm saying, right, if I'd guessed Star Wars, I literally would have been bar for bar. I went with furry shit, right? Specifically Soda, but still furry shit, and Warhammer. I missed Star Wars. And I missed Minecraft, alright? 2 out of 4 is more of a read on you than I should have fucking had. Like, you ain't escaping the fucking degenerate allegations.
Mine's covered it. I've got like random, I've got like court shit, some Star Wars shit, some Star Trek shit, Bill videos.
Unironically, here, let me fucking... Right, for the sake of fairness to Echo, here, let me do a fresh load and everything for y'all. Right, fucking, here, fresh reload. Just fucking, right, fucking, let's see what we've got.
Deep Fried Transformer.
Right, we've got us, right, we've got Transformers Explained by an Idiot, Eazy-E, Monopoly but Communism, Speedrunning Hitman, some shorts, Soleil Blade from IGN. Didn't know IGN was still in business. Adam Savage builds a poker set. Boulevard of Broken Dreams in classical Latin. Learn Morse code. A Sims 3 mod. How Romans walked. A Cocaine Jesus. A Fallout 4 build.
Cocaine Jesus?
It's a song. Star Wars. This is the Life. Candyland but worse. Russian Badger. A fantastic song. Don't Move Landmines.
That feels like that's a
game.
No, people still pick up landmines and use them as like excavation tools or frisbees.
Russian roulette, but you're playing frisbee with an active landmine.
Don't clap too hard.
Like Echo, you'll notice, like, we've been scrolling for a while here. Yet to find any furry shit or any pornography or
It's not fucking porn.
you know, like not a sausage. Not a sausage. Not a single hint of degeneracy so far. Not even a sniffle. Look, there's the exact opposite. There's Ave Maria. I don't think you could get further from degeneracy on that one.
Who's Ave Maria?
The Catholic song.
To him.
You know, fucking
Right.
Ave Maria, grax creadas plena, Dominus type shit, you know, like that one.
Right.
It's about a nun who thought she was giving birth to Jesus.
Yeah, you know the song right at the start of fucking Hitman Blood Money? Like fucking...
I've never played a Hitman game.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
How? Even I've played a Hitman game before.
It's Echo, that's how. It's fine. You know, like, fucking TNA Impact Marathon, specifically 2011 Impact. There you go. A man built a pirate ship from a kit. And you get to watch him build it.
Oh,
Sounds pretty cool.
There's a titty. It's in 4 titty, but there exist.
Ah, but it's censored, so it doesn't count. You know, Warrior Cats, got a game. You know, Ave Maria again. Joyful, joyful, we adore you. There you go. The first sign of degeneracy. A video by Finster.
I don't know who that is.
And we're that far down. Like, that guy's wife has cancer. It's a shame for him. Pinball Wizard. War Thunder Tips. An airsoft guy got fucked in the ass by the look of it. Fucking... There you go. There's a My Little Pony thing. And again, we're this far down.
Yeah,
And it's just the My Little Ponies dancing to the song Stamp on the Ground.
jump, 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 moving all around.
Jab, jab, it out. Correct. Right. Now, I had to scroll for quite a bit there. It's like, I don't want to hear shit about, like, oh, Scotty's kinky, Scotty's a degenerate. You at least have to look for a bit on my YouTube to start getting some weird shit.
Well, it's, I guess
Mainly
fair
because I
enough.
have other websites for that, but, you know.
I'm gonna put my- This is my current For You page I have. VTuber,
Let's play Spot the AI.
comic shit, Flat Earth's crap, car shit, I'm Savage, law shit, some guy
I
getting
bullshit.
neck broken, some shorts, shit on the ozone layer, which I've only briefly talked about, and it somehow popped on my For You page. My computer.
A woman in a bikini fucking it off the ladder.
Yeah, I'm sure my YouTube's listening to me talking nowadays. A ancient cheese slicing machine. A hamster.
The no panic button reaction.
August the
TikTok
Duck.
retards.
More comic shit. Star Wars. A box.
A guy eating shit down the fucking stairs.
Some things exploding. Stage of Reason.
The BBC.
Oh, that's about how evil BBC is. About Charles People Bunny. Red Dwarf. Some Andrew Tate shit from Tozy.
Okay.
Mythbusters. Some Fallout shit.
Jake Paul.
Jake Paul?
There was a doctor reacting to the deadly
yeah.
YouTuber interviews. Get the SA80 off of the fucking.
Someone
Go
restoring a
away.
Dreamcaster, more flat Earth stuff, some forging stuff. Guy who bought a lot of knives from the airport. Some leaks.
The Vanos crew playing Cards Against Humanity. I can only imagine how scuffed that was.
How scuffed is us playing it?
We need to play Cards Against Humanity for the podcast at some point.
We'll be banned
God,
instantly.
no.
We'll be fine. We'd be fine.
No, we'd be banned in the first, 10 minutes. Okay, I don't play nice with Cards Against Humanity.
I mean, neither do I.
Remember, Michael, we say heinous shit anyway, without the prompt from the card.
I mean, yeah. I just want to see how bad we can get before we get taken down.
Some Steve Seagal apparently getting arrested.
About time.
Some idiots
Who got
spraying
arrested?
Steve Seagal. The guy who
Don't
claims
you
he's one of the
dare say
first.
You don't know who Steven Seagal is.
Wait, hold on. Scroll back up to the video. Where was it?
That one.
Oh, that dickhead. No,
Yeah.
I know what he is.
Yeah, the guy who fucking popularized Aikido, unfortunately.
Some dinosaur stuff. Some fat electrician
It's
stuff.
mostly just unfortunate that it's Aikido that he popularized, because dear God, what a piece of shit martial art.
More Mythbusters, some D&D stuff.
Star Wars stuff.
D&D stuff. Guy gouging metal. Irish music. Guy with a beard.
Let's
Guy
get it
drunk.
right real quick. It's not Irish music, it's Irish music.
Yar har fiddly dee.
Wrong
Haunted shit.
kind of Irish, Echo.
Do what you want because a pirate is free.
That's the
The song's
shanty.
not even Irish.
I know. That's just for some reason. Whenever somebody says Irish songs, that's what comes to mind. I don't know why.
Oh, and
I can
savage
think of
stuff.
several reasons why, but none of them are polite to say out loud.
I mean, I know I'm retarded, so.
Yeah, a lot of sea shanty classified as Irish folk songs these days for some stupid reason I can't figure out why.
In fairness, a lot of them were written by the Irish. And the Welsh, weirdly.
Yes, we don't talk about the Welsh ones because they're quite too much for them to sing.
No, some of the most popular ones were done by the Welsh. Randy Dandy O was a Welsh guy. Good Morning Ladies All, that was a Welsh guy. Bones in the Ocean. Weirdly was a Welsh guy. You'd think an English dude, but no, that was a Welsh dude for some reason.
I think Johnny O was the Welsh one.
Maybe? But to be fair, I was never fond of Johnny O, so... You know, do with that what you will.
I saw some earlier and I've lost it now. Fuck.
Was it your mental stability?
That went years ago, mate.
Yeah, that's been going for a while, mate.
Hence why Vegas has a job.
Well, I just watched a midget eat shit on Facebook. Nice.
Yo, pop that link. I want to watch it. I want to watch the midget eat shit.
Tell you what, I'm 9 videos past it already.
Oh, fuck
I'll
you.
say a midget falling flat on the face is never not funny.
Oh no, that midget got put flat on his face. He didn't fall. He was fucking pushed.
Oh, did he try to start some shit?
No, amateur wrestling.
Oh.
Video. It's like a wrestling match, and his opponent was considerably larger than him, and rather impolitely informed the poor midget he was going on the floor now from quite the height. The poor little person fucking bounced.
You're going the highest we've ever been before. 10 feet. Oh no!
No, the game we noticed that the guy jumped and everything before he slammed him. He
Oh.
literally, like, this dude 6 foot, like 6 foot something picked up his like 2 foot dude, and fucking pulls him up into a power bomb and then jumped to slam him down.
Oh dear God!
And the
that-
poor fucker lands like right on his right on his shoulders and neck and
Ooh.
bounced. Like he ate shit.
Ooh, damn!
You gotta think your weight multiplied by a factor of 10 for every, like, foot you fall.
Yeah, at least he fell like fucking 8 fucking feet. Cause like it wasn't like a little jump. No, this motherfucker like dropped his legs and everything to get like full height, and then full force just fucking boom. Like he was trying to put the poor little dude through the goddamn mat. Like he ate so much shit. He got fucked.
You know, we watched, I think it was a few years back, right, when the channels first started, of that midget going to the boxing ring with that heavyweight and just gets clocked straight in the jaw and actually
Oh,
flies over the ring.
I vaguely
Oh,
remember.
God.
Yeah.
Honestly, it was funny. Like, midget running, like, going up to box out, this big heavyweight just like low swings down, clocks the poor midget in the face, keeps driving his fist because it's too late now, and just like hoofs the midget by the force of his fist over the ring, and on outside of the ring.
It's the type of thing of like, there's no point in stopping my fist now. The poor cunt's already dead. Like, I might as
Yeah.
well fucking really finish the job, you know? Like, I've already killed him.
Stop! He's already dead.
I don't think he could
Too
stop.
late.
The momentum
Yeah.
will carry him through regardless. It's like just the swing down how he's like slow motion, like connect, like the face going in, and the fist just gently keep going.
Ooh.
Like, I hate so much shit.
When you said slow motion, you know what I immediately thought of? Do you know, like in like the main menu for tabs with like the forces clash and like it goes into slow mo? Yeah, like that.
It's weird. Like, at least once a year, I will just see a random ass video of a little person just getting their shit fucked
Yeah.
for no reason.
Yeah, same. But then I'll sit there giggling for like 15 minutes.
Like that's the worst part of it. It's always for no fucking reason as well. Like he always eats way more shit than he really needed to for no discernible reason other than he could. Like it's bizarre.
The most bizarre thing I found,
What?
right, was midget bowling.
Yeah.
Oh God.
And midgets classify this as an athletic sport because they work hard every year in order to get like, the stamina up to become a bowling ball to be thrown down a lane at pins.
Yeah.
Oh, they're using the midgets as bowling balls.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
not-
it's like
okay.
the little person is the ball. Yeah, it's not
Right.
like they've not made littler balls. No, they've made little people the ball.
These midgets trained for a year to get in shape enough to be the fucking bowling ball. So this white guy, 6 foot white guy, to grab them by the arse and just hoof them down this fucking lane at max
In
speed.
fairness, I think they do make bowling balls for little people though.
They do, yes.
Like, I'm never
Cool.
googling this now.
It's called
Do they
tennis ball.
make little bowling balls
I don't make child size
for
bowling
midgets?
balls.
No, special small bowling balls are not made for people with dwarfism. Standard 10-pin bowling alleys provide lightweight balls with varying hole sizes, including size 6 balls designed for children that accommodate different hand sizes and physical strengths. The phrase dwarf bowling midget bowling started first to come real stunt of it. Yeah, I'm aware. So no, they don't actually. They just give them the child fucking ones.
Yeah. You're about
That's
size
kind of fucked.
You're about the size of a 6-year-old. Here you go.
You'd think that'd be a thing. Like you'd think some bowling ball company would have figured out dwarves.
It's
Like
the main reason they don't do it for. I know that like, I was setting up a bowling team when I was in college. Is because the refeeder for the bowling ball is a standardized size, so they can't fit smaller balls into it or without changing the whole system. So in order to make a midget bowling ball, we'd have to make a midget lane in order to fit that specific ball into the mechanism.
Ah, I see, and like that'd be worse because like now you're segregating them, and
Yeah. So all they do
That
is
makes
basically
sense.
give either light a ball, and what they give was a child aid, which is basically a ramp,
yeah, like
you put the
little
ball on
ramp,
top of,
yeah,
and you
yeah.
push it down. And that's.
I suppose that makes sense, yeah. I bet there's a way to do it though. I bet it's doable. I bet it's possible.
There are some like designs for like in-house lanes which aren't full size, which use something about the size of like the balls your dad uses,
Ah,
about that size, and it's got an automatic feeder for back. Their lanes aren't like full size. They're like
that's what I mean. Like, I bet there'll be like a way of like
skill.
making a bowling ball that is perfect for like a little person to use that would work on a normal lane though. Like, there's got to be a way to do it.
one guy floated an idea of using sabots. When they roll it down, the ball gets collected into like a giant capsule which locks it in, and then allows it to refeed back out, and you open like a Pokeball ball.
That's not a bad idea.
And that.
That's not a bad idea. I like that. That's not a bad plan.
If I remember correctly, he tried on Dragon's Den for that, like, smaller ball kits for people like you couldn't handle a full size one. Basically, he got shut down for two reasons. One, saying, but that's not bowling anymore. And two, it was one of the guys who apparently did engineering said, well, that's too many moving parts, and it could be points of failure, would cost more to fix and maintain.
Ah, true, I suppose. But
And that it's much more easier to make the balls lighter. Which my argument is well, because the ball's weight of weight rather than a force to knock things down, and a lighter ball just bounce off. Yourself.
there's got to be a way of doing it.
You try to take like the way I always think about it with bowling. You imagine trying to kick a football versus a penny floater, and the difference.
What the fuck is a pen? No, I don't want to know. I don't care. Keep your boomer knowledge to yourself. I don't care, actually, in hindsight.
The very thin plastic football balls you can buy at market stores for like £1.
What part of I don't care, keep it to yourself, that you just kind
I
of
don't
skip
care,
over
but then
there?
anyway.
Dude, like fucking, like I rescinded the question. I don't care.
Unfortunately, you'd already asked it, and Fat Man T's a cunt, so.
Yes. I control the OBS.
Yeah, and I control the presence of the money. Like, I'm the one they're all here to see if you two to be fucking believed. So checkmate, loser.
No. The reason, no. People come to see you get mad at us because it's funny.
Still.
Like, I think some of the hardest times I've laughed on the show was in order was the Jar Jar Floyd thing. Like that is the hardest I think I've ever laughed on this show. And then in any particular order is all the time Scotty has gotten mad and gone on rants, whether it be at us or at something else.
It's like, I'm usually ranting at you. What you mean is whether I'm ranting about you or about something else.
No, you've gone on rants about Fat Man T as well.
Yeah, so I'm either ranting about you or about something else. Like either way, I'm ranting at you guys. It's just whether I'm ranting at you about yourselves.
Again, when I think one of the two of my favorite rants were the one where Fat Man T, you had to listen to Fat Man T's fucking head time because he forgot about that.
Forgot I was a person. Forgot I lived here. Unironically.
And you weren't too bedridden to be able to do anything.
Literally, I was ill and dying, and I just had to stare at the wall knowing what was happening and just live with that.
And then when you talk about how we molested your thing of beans that one time.
The Great Bean Incident of 2022.
Yeah.
No, 2024. When in 2024?
I wouldn't believe that. I think it was like here for about 3 months.
It was. I'd been here about 3 months when the bean incident happened. Yeah. It still comes up every like I went down earlier to make food and there was like a half a tin of beans sat, And like Famity pointed at it and went, "Those are normal beans, by the way." Just in case I was thinking about eating them, like so I wouldn't get caught off guard if we fucked with them.
So wait, hold on. What had he done to the beans? Like,
He just put like a spice in them, and like I didn't know. It's like I was expecting lovely, delicious bean, like with like the tomato sauce, and instead I got the fiery depths of hell,
I was making
which
bean
would have
dip
been
garlic
fine
bread.
if I'd been told.
I just offhandedly sent some beans on the counter there, and that was it because I didn't press my brain that you know, autism over it.
Yeah, they're not safe food. Right, they have a distinct and set flavour and texture. If you're going to fuck with either, I need to be informed of this.
I got to run out. I think it was about 2 weeks ago. I made a dish that that broke his brain.
What
Was
was
that the
it?
fucking pizza?
It was meaty, yes.
Yeah, I fucking hate that.
What the fuck is a pizza?
So you take like a slab of like minced meat, right? And then you put cheese on it and like other
Okay.
pizza toppings, and then you cook it. And the meat
Oh, God.
acts as the dough to the pizza.
No.
Yeah. It actually tastes pretty good. It's just wrong.
yeah, we know you're a pizza Nazi.
Correct.
What's worse, it was designed by an Italian as a healthy alternative to pizza.
That man
Right.
wasn't Italian, he was Sicilian, I'll tell you that right fucking now. That man was from Sicily. Only a Sicilian would disgrace the planet in such a way. No, let's find out, because I bet I'm fucking right. Like, who invented the pizza? Right, the pizza. A pizza uses a base of seasoned beef mince instead of traditional dough. Invented by television cook and food writer Nigella Lawson. Right. Control C. Control V. Nigella Lawson. Search. Nigella Lawson, food writer. Nigella Lucy Lawson is an English food writer and television cook. Graduated from Oxford. They became the deputy literary editor of the Sunday Times. And wrote for a number of newspapers and magazines as a freelance journalist. So it's a British bitch.
Right.
From Wandsworth in London. Yeah, that explains it. That's about that's just British Sicilian right there.
Her family's Italian based.
Yeah, I don't care. She was born in London. She's not Italian anymore.
Yeah, you still claim to be Italian. You were born in freaking Leicester.
I was born in Lancaster. And you know what Lancaster isn't? Fucking London. So I'm Italian still, thanks very much. And more importantly, do you know where my family's from in Italy? Not fucking Sicily, so it still counts.
I think hers is Rome.
So what is the beef between Italians and Sicilians?
The Sicilians know what the fuck they did, and B, they're not real fucking Italians, they're Greek people doing cosplay.
He's not too wrong off that one. The Greeks took over Sicily a long time ago.
Sicily was originally Greek to begin with. We acquired it from the Greeks. They're Greek people. They're just owned by this fucking Italians. They're not ours. They're not one of us. They're not Italian. They're owned by Italians.
They speak Italian.
No, they fucking don't. Right? They speak Italian much the same way the good people living in the bumfuck ass neck, right, of the Appalachian Mountains speak English. Which is to say that they don't. They speak their own distinct dialect of Unga Bunga.
Waka waka. Wait, no, that's Indian, isn't it? Wait, hold on. What?
Fucking Hawaiian.
That was... You're both wrong.
Yeah.
Waka Waka
That's
by
a-
Shakira was fucking Swahili. From Africa.
I was about to say
Yes.
that.
Why the song is called fucking Africa. Because it's in African. Because it was for the African FIFA World Cup.
Listen, all I knew was that it was some flavor of vaguely brown person.
that as well. That song doesn't go Unga Bunga. It goes Shami Nami Na. Waka. Not Unga Bunga. Waka Waka.
Okay,
It's Shami
ooga
Nami
chaka,
Na.
ooga chaka, ooga chaka. Is that
I'm
better?
fucking. No, it's not. 'Cause that's still not Unga Bunga.
You are an unga bunga.
I'm gonna fucking anger your bunker right through the fucking wall. Shut the fuck up. I hope you stub your little toe on a bus. A moving bus at that. I hope you go across the road tomorrow and fucking just Pele kick a fucking moving bus.
Probably driving it.
Fucking.
No, I'm not the one that has to avoid buses. It's fucking Frog that has to avoid buses.
Yeah, that can do now with the curse I'm putting on you tonight. Right, I'm going outside. I'm gonna waggle a chicken outside, and I'm gonna put a fucking cursed, poxy, gypsy fucking curse on your bloodline. Right, your grandkids are gonna have to be scared of fucking buses by the time I'm done waggling my chicken.
It's Stotering curse of the buses.
In other news, a local dipshit has been arrested for indecent exposure after waggling his chicken.
I'm gonna go out in the fucking woods. I'm gonna get fucking flat knacket, right, up a tree, right? I'm gonna, with one hand, I'm gonna waggle a chicken. With the other hand, I'm gonna fucking harpoon a pheasant, right? I'm gonna bounce up and down going fucking humda banana, humda nana, twat banana, right? And then gonna drain the blood from both birds, right? Rub it into my ball sack while going skedaddle, skedoodle. Fear if you must, for the buffs it cometh for you. While fucking looking deeply and soulfully into the eyes of an A4 printout of your face, right? And then I'm gonna touch myself a little bit and spit on it, right? And then I'm gonna come in your eye, right? And from thus on, you and the next 5 generations of your bloodline will be cursed to die via a bus-related incident.
You know what? We're laughing at this, but yeah, that's pretty much a curse ritual. You're not far off what curse rituals looked like back in historical times, so
I'm aware.
that's pretty
I
accurate.
know I'm not far away from the truth. The worst part is, I'm closer to fucking Caribbean voodoo than I am my actual religion with what I just described.
Yeah,
Because we didn't waggle chickens.
All thing you're missing is the blood or hair of the victim.
That's what the A4 printout's for. Right, I've modernized it a little bit.
I don't think that counts.
Yeah, it does.
It can do, because voodoo and voodoo, we describe it, basically relies on only, like, the practitioner believing in the power, and the victim also believing in the power of voodoo. So in theory, a voodoo practitioner cannot curse somebody who does not believe voodoo exists. It's a weird system.
And let's be fair, right? Echo has to believe, because if anyone might be able to bullshit their way into putting a gypsy curse on someone, like, of all the motherfuckers Echo knows, us two are the only two that might pull it off, and we live together. So you're double fucked, mister.
Oh, I know I can use curses. I've got a few written down anyway, somewhere.
Right, like, you got fucking Diddle Dick here, right, who's mad enough to accidentally fucking succeed, and you got Fat Man T, who's just got it written down on how to actually do it. So you're double fucked. You're getting double cursed.
I mean, I've got curses written down for minor inconvenience, all the way up to death.
Fuck that, I'm just gonna curse him to just, like, forever have an inside-out foreskin.
I would classify as major inconvenience.
Yeah, like, he's gonna wake up tomorrow and his foreskin will have just folded inside out and he'll never get it back to how it was.
I don't have any foreskin.
Well, I guess fucking duct tape your dick shut before you go to bed tonight, because that bitch is splitting in two. Like, your whole dick's gonna go inside out then. You're gonna have a sticky outy vagina.
Full butterfly.
Nobody wants a sticky outy pussy. It's almost as bad as a sticky outy belly button.
Some of the curses that you find in like, some of the books is like curse of minor convenience, right? Causes major cramps in the leg muscles of victim.
I'd call it a minor inconvenience.
You know, a major convenience, right? This one's very specific because it's funny as hell.
His dick falls off. That fucking...
No. Is you can specify, right, every time they do something, like say if they say a particular phrase, which you know they're going to say anyway because they're their catchphrase. They occurs with an hour of ending every sentence with a specific word. And the common one that was used in this curse, let's go back 8 times, was meow.
See if it was me, right? I just curse it so like every time you say like good motto, your dick falls off. That'd be my curse. I'd just be like, yeah, next time he says good motto, his dick falls off. Right there. Just gone.
That reminds me of a fucking weird ass joke. A guy who's very active sexually catches a disease on his cock. And he goes to the doctor and says, your cock's fucked me, it's gonna rot off. And amputation's the best bet for this.
Ah.
Right, I want a second opinion. He ends up going to this Chinese doctor. And he explains everything what's happening against what the doctor against. Oh yes, very bad disease. But no need to cut cock off. Oh, that's great. Yes, Western doctors all want to cut things. It'll fall off on its own.
Yeah. It'll fall off on its own. Like, that's Zelda Echo. I'm gonna curse you so your dick falls off. You're gonna wake up and your dick will have jettisoned itself into your pillow. Right? Like 2 bits of a spacecraft decoupling, right? Because the engine ran out of petrol, right? Your dick is just gonna go fucking cha-ching, right? And fucking fling itself into your pillow when you sleep, right? Unless you sleep at a weird angle, in which case your dick is gonna jettison itself directly into your own sleeping mouth. So you can finally live out your dream, your degenerate fuckhead dream of actually getting a blowjob before you die. Because that's the only way it's happening for you.
Oh, come on, man. At least aim up.
Oh, fuck him. He started this shit, plunged Skyrim into chaos, and now the fanboy is gonna put him in his place.
Hold on, what did I even do? All I did was bring up the beat. And
You bereaved. You woke up this morning. That's what you fucking did. You fucking degenerate fuck.
get off Hitler when he saw the
Die. Fucking in das Kragen des Fehlenden Kragendosk und das Eisen des Erika.
Yeah. That could be going to practice somebody, right? It's got like a grandfather's alive in the Second World War. Is like knock him unconscious, paint on like a mustache, and give him like cheap house and start coughing and start speaking like in very rough tones, and just bring the grandfather with a flashback and see what happens.
Shits and gigs.
No,
Fuck,
you need
yo,
to...
give me like a makeup pencil so I can doodle the mustache on. I could probably give most grandpas fucking PTSD.
No. What you need to do is you need to dress up as Hitler. Walk into a Volkswagen, like a Volkswagen establishment, and then see if you can like see
if I can buy the original 6-wheeler. Now, do you know what? Unironically, I've always wanted to do because I do think it would be really funny.
What?
I've always wanted to like buy like fucking like 40 grand's worth of like non-perishable like goods, right? So like tinned foods and like fucking like hygiene products and like stuff like that, right? And then dress up like Joseph Stalin. And just drive to different food banks. Just donating like food and tampons and shit to various food banks dressed as dressed of Joseph Stalin.
Oh, that's
just because I think it would be kind of funny.
That's fucked up.
I don't think it is that fucked up though. Like I'm dressing up as like a communist leader and I'm doing technically communism.
The only thing that make that worse if you dress as fucking what do you call he? Oh, what's his name?
General Mao and only deliver like instant ramen. That's the fucked version, but
General Mao, no, the other guy, Mussolini.
Just dress up as Mussolini and deliver exclusively pasta. Like,
you gotta make sure you got women. You gotta make sure you got the 3 women dressed exclusively in, I think it was one-piece swimwear, walk behind you all the time as well.
I've just always felt like just dress up as Stalin and just donate shit to food banks. Like,
Okay, hold on. How much trouble do you think I'd get in if I walked into port in like the Porsche headquarters, right, and asked them to make me a Tiger too?
Porsche didn't make the Tiger 2.
not that much
Like-
trouble.
I could have sworn didn't they make one of the they made a Tiger. There was a
Echo.
Porsche Tiger too.
Echo, you realize there's a company right now that you can go to and buy like an actual military tank from right now as a civilian, right? And it's a company you've heard of. Like you know you can buy tanks from Samsung, right?
Yeah, I know, but it's but
Like-
for the funny, it's like, yo, you guys have got any of like those old Porsches lying around?
Yes,
Right,
you can.
or you can just go on the Samsung website and just order a fucking tank.
Echo, you can buy World War II tanks fairly cheap. They're like 50
Honestly,
grand.
yeah.
That's a working one. In fact, let's
Dude, you got a fucked one. You can get like the chassis for like 5K.
By the way, Echo, right? If you go to France and you dig around the battlefields, right, and find a
Yeah.
tank, you're legally allowed to take that with you.
Boys, we're going to France.
No, we're not.
Yeah, no.
I'd rather go to Africa
Just
and
don't
scam a
dig,
tank
just
there.
don't dig like at any of the D-Day beaches because that is considered illegal. You're not allowed to take
Yeah.
artifacts from the beaches of D-Day.
I mean, but I'm
Dunkirk.
also going to do that anyway. Anyway,
But
not
from the
that
trenches
stupid.
and any of the major battlefields across Europe, has what's called scavenger rights on the tanks still. That's how
Yeah.
most of the World War II tanks come from. People scavenge the fuckers and rebuilding them. In fact,
I mean, I need to go message Jaden about a new $1 million idea that doesn't involve kidnapping.
It's not a new idea. But...
There's whole companies do it to this day. And they do make millions off doing it. But anyway, Echo, I
Mostly
can go,
selling to collectors.
yeah, I can go and buy an Abrams tank from your government and get it delivered to my fucking door.
No, unironically,
Oh.
yeah. It's
Neat.
I thought that's expensive.
it's not even that bad. It's like 20 grand plus
Yeah.
delivery.
About 40, I think, total for the tank, and about an extra 10 for delivery. All in.
Yeah, like it's low key. It's not that expensive either. Like it's
And about 100 quid getting registered for on the road and change the treads out to rubbers.
yeah. Low key, rubber treads are fucking cheap these days.
Whatever, I was looking online about getting the H license, which is for the
Eh.
tread vehicles. Right? Guess how much it is to get that done?
Couple £100.
600 quid in 2 days.
Sounds about right, yeah.
Get the H license.
Yeah. Driver
need
get a
a-
normal driver's license first, to be honest.
Yeah, you need a normal driver with at least 2 years of a 2-year clean license before you can take the test. That legally allows me to drive tracked vehicles on the British highways. I will buy a tank and just drive it around for the shit and giggles of it.
Right, so you're not getting one of those licenses then, because like Keith will fucking kill me if I let you do that. So
Come on,
No, come on, Fat let's get one of those licenses.
no, I like having kneecaps, thanks. So no, you're
Oh,
banned.
come on. We went to with my sister in Scotland, just drive a fucking Abrams tank up the road.
I wouldn't survive that. Right, both your sisters will have my knees. They'll take one each.
I think we decided the driving or the turn up part.
The turning up part, right? You like each of your sisters are gonna take one of my knees, right? Their husbands are both gonna take an elbow, and the kids are gonna share my shoulders. Like,
Okay, what's an APC?
still no, for the same reasons.
APC has wheels.
It's for the same reasons. No, they'll take my knees.
I don't buy any fun vehicles.
Correct.
Yeah, I know, right? Scotty's so mean.
Gamer, you're barely trusted with a spoon.
Well, okay, here, Fatman T. What I'll do, right, is I'll manage to acquire a tank, and then I'll invite you over to the States, and I'll let you drive it.
I don't hire a tank for a day to do that. The whole company in
Fair
Texas that
enough.
does it.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
Gamer, there's companies here that'll let you fucking hire a tank, but like,
Yeah. In fact, I'm going to play an airsoft game with uses tanks as part of the combat. I so want to play that game.
See, I'm happy with just infantry on infantry. Like, it's fun.
Anyway, it's 11:30.
It is.
We're going with like 5 seconds before we hit like 3 hours.
Yeah.
So we ended it there then?
Yeah, I think we shall.
Yeah, before to any really fucked shit in our tiredness.
I ain't even tired. My throat just hurts.
Mine has been for a couple of days, but I've been put down to like dodgy fucking. What I got?
Mine's just it's been hurting for the last like hour because I came to the show with no liquid other than the cup of tea I had before we came on the air. Like I raw dogged this bitch. Like I'm gonna make tea and then like play Apex. So
Apex
go
Legends.
fuck yourselves. Yeah. Like I'm gonna drink tea and play Apex Legends. Like
Ape sex leggies.
and he tries to tell us he's not a degenerate furry piece of shit. Loser.
Echo, what's your type? Anything non-human.
Fuck if it's got a pulse and fur, you'll have to go.
Both optional.
You leave. Like,
No, the
you
pulse
get
thing is for
You get
Scotty.
away. You get away from them goddamn petting zoos, alright? It's a petting zoo, not a fucking heavy petting zoo.
And you get
alright?
away from
Leave
those
the poor
goddamn
llama
preschools.
alone. Gamer, I can. I used to work at preschools. I'm allowed. I'm a trusted adult, unlike you.
High school's got to worry about.
Yeah,
Even
right.
then, I'm a trusted adult, unlike you. Like, unlike fucking Blue over here, the government not only allowed me, but actively paid me to go to buildings of education. And for the record, I would still pass my background test. So, go fuck yourself.
So would I.
Yeah, with your search history, sure, bud.
I have passed multiple background checks before.
You know, to get like your CBT, like your CBD, sorry, in England, to like work with kids, they check your
Yeah.
social media, right?
Oh, the
That's
social
it.
media.
All social media. The only thing they legally cannot check are your direct messages. But anything
Right.
you've publicly posted, they will check on all social media platforms,
Including your search
including and not limited, more importantly, to comments that you've posted on other people's posts.
and purchase history. Can
So,
count
like,
as well.
Yeah, so like, say for example, Echo, you read a particularly good piece of fan fiction of a steamy nature, and you put a little comment at the bottom of it being like, this is pretty good. The British government now knows that you're into that shit, by the way. And that, you're, like, unironically, your, like, publicly, like, findable kinks and, like, sexual interests can affect your ability to work with children in this country.
That makes sense.
You'd think that if it was just like pedophilia, like, because like it is, to be fair. But no, it's like, see if you're into like overly graphic BDSM, yeah, you can unironically have your fucking background check failed and not be allowed to work with children for up to 5 years. So like, I can still pass the background check. Could you? Could you pass the British background check to work with kids?
Technically, yes, and no at the same time.
Well, your mental health fucks you up by default, to be fair, but like... I meant Echo.
It'd be interesting to find out.
The British background check is quite invasive at a high level.
Extremely so.
Yeah.
And not even saying
Sounds
any.
like.
And that's not including like if you go for like one of our security levels.
Oh yeah, I'm
Worse.
fucked trying to get a security clearance. I'm never getting one of them. I'm fucked on that one.
Because not only do they corrupt your ass to find out your secrets, they then corrupt your family's asses to find their secrets.
Yeah.
And that's
Like,
only
I am
and,
fucked on that one.
yeah, two relatives removed from you, they do them as well for your security level. That's at the first level. Get the highest clearance, they're calling up your ass, your family's asses, your distant cousin's ass, your dead grandparents' ass.
Later.
You know?
This is the thing. It's like the reason I know I'm fucked for getting security clearance in this country is because I have known ties to a fucking communist, like an actual legit like member of the Communist Party communist. Because I like unironically, there is a photograph out there, right? You can find it, of me, like stood next to fucking the last member of the Scottish Communist Party, after he gave a speech. Because he was friends with my uncle Stevie, who unironically was a member of the Freemasons. The level of silence is indicating to me that no one is familiar with anything that I'm talking about, and that upsets me a little bit.
I know about the Freemasons, yes.
Yeah. So basically, Echo, the Freemasons, basically, you know the Knights Templar, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know how they fucked off?
Yeah.
Yeah, they became the Freemasons, right?
Right. Okay.
There you go. So, I mean, there's a lot more to it than that, but like, for the sake of conversation, right? So, I have ties to the Freemasons order, because I've got a lot of family in the Freemasons, unironically. I got a lot of friends in the Freemasons, unironically. I am a known associate with a now dead communist leader. A British communist leader at that. Right? Got ties to that. I have a cousin who's currently in the Scottish Communist Party, and is pretty high ranking in it, at that. I have another cousin who is currently on the Scottish Terror Watch list.
Well, why is he on the Scottish Terror Watch list? What?
Because he's threatened to do a lot of terrorism.
Why did he threaten to do a lot of terrorism?
By going, and I quote, I'm going to do a lot of terrorism.
No. Why? Why did he do it?
Oh, he's a political, like, fella. He's, like, really deep into politics, but he's, like, very, like...
Oh, so...
Like,
he's a fuckhead.
y'all think I'm, like, anarchaic? My cousin puts me to shame. Like, he's way more fucking radical than I am about it.
I'm on several lists that
I mean, yeah, I kind of figured
Exactly,
you were
I
on
live with
several
him,
lists,
so
'cause
I'm
it's you.
fucked there. You know, fucking... what else? My grandfather was part of the Communist Party.
You're about to say your
just
grandfather
after
was part of
World
the
War II.
IRA.
No, he was a member of the Communist Party. My father has some unprovable ties to the IRA, because he was in Ireland during the Troubles, and around that time he found out an concerning amount of information about how to build pipe bombs and how to make car bombs. So now he was in the Navy during that time, but I'd like to point out that my father was a radio operator, not a demolition man.
probably not.
So
I
the
know for,
Navy didn't teach him that.
see, that's even worse for me because I know for a fact my father has fucking ties to the fucking IRA because he was sent to Ireland to go retrieve the woman who my uncle buggered, who was a family member of an IRA person, and they sent my father to go and pick her up in Ireland.
Yeah.
And he got walked in there, picked her up, and came out without any issue whatsoever. So I know that bastard had ties to the IRA somewhere down the line.
Let's see. There's also the cousin who's currently in prison for unironically being a Nazi.
That and ironically,
And like when I say I mean like he literally tried to do eugenics in his shed with people. Like he's
Oh, wait,
currently
hold
in
on.
prison
How?
for
Wait,
eugenical
excuse me?
murder. Oh, he unironically he kidnapped several women and like basically tried to use their genetic DNA and his genetic DNA to make Aryan clones in a shed.
Right.
He wasn't very
Okay.
good at it because he was in a shed, but
I mean, obviously.
yeah. So he's in prison for a long time for that. So that's another one that fucks my security clearance. There's the fact that I'm not allowed in the country of Germany.
I mean,
that
yeah,
fucks my
because
security
didn't
clearance.
it because you said one of your buddies a Nazi joke as a funny?
Yeah, no, literally sent him a meme that just had the Nazi like fucking flag in the background of it because it's like a clip from Wolfenstein.
Okay.
And like got banned. I'm officially like
Can you
Germany
blame
considers
them?
me a terrorist. A little bit, yeah. So there was that. No, we're up to 10 reasons. Possibly 15. I'll be honest, I've lost count of how many reasons I've already found for why
I
I'm not
stopped
getting
counting.
security clearance.
I stopped counting at 20.
You know, like it's
See, I will get a security license at the high end just to keep me in check because of like the amount of bullshit I do know and have a habit of.
That's fixed. Security license, like a license to do security work, I'm good. Security clearance? Nah.
Yeah, I mean,
nah.
no,
They ain't letting me near the classified shit.
I'll probably get one. Just because of the fact that when you have that kind of security clearance, you're constantly under surveillance at that point, and they just do it to keep you in check.
Nah, they're not letting me anywhere to fucking your classified shit. I'll tell you that right now. They ain't letting me near nothing. Yeah, but if I so much as look at a building that contains classified documents, I'm probably getting shot.
Has that to say?
Like,
Would you blame them for shooting you though?
I mean, a little.
I wouldn't.
Like, I didn't do anything yet. I just thought about it.
I would rank this
Well, that's
one of those fuck D&D things I was listening to earlier.
oh god.
Guy campaign. Everyone built their characters. You then made them roll a D100 without any context about it. Right? And at the start of the campaign, that was how high off the ground they were.
Yeah, I saw the same clip. Yeah.
Oh,
Now, it was apparently it ranged from, like, I think, 1 meter to 1 mile.
Jesus.
So I can just imagine starting a campaign and the pool cleric thing about in the air.
So the cleric's just dead. Got it.
Just right on the precipice of space. Just,
Yeah.
instant suffocation. Lovely.
No, you at level 1, a 10-foot fall would kill you,
Yeah, I know.
depending
Well,
on your
it
class.
could kill you.
Yeah.
It's not guaranteed to kill you, but it could. It's likely to for most of the classes.
Yeah. I think Barbarian and Fighter might survive it.
Oh, Bard doesn't stand a fucking chance unless it's built right.
I said Barbarian.
No, you said Bard, Barbarian, and another one. I think Fighter.
Fighter will survive it. Barbarian might, because they tend to have blunt damage resistance, and the fourth classified as blunt damage.
Technically. Wordlock has a shot.
Yeah.
Monk should be fine. Unironically, Monk should just tank that without much trouble. Everyone else is dead, honestly.
Wizard's
thinking
dead
about it.
outright.
Pretty much, yeah. Literally all other classes are just dead.
Oh, the wizard,
Paladin could take it, actually.
if the
Paladin
wizard
could
gets
take it.
sneezed on wrong, he dies.
Technically, a wizard tripping on his own feet, if he's a human, would die.
I know.
Here's the thing, I'm sick of hearing this slander about wizards, right? Unironically, I can build a wizard that just tanks. Like, I'm
Alright.
sick of hearing all this
Okay,
slander, right? It's
how?
not hard to build a
Alright.
wizard class that'll just tank like the
How?
fighter does.
No, a level 1, I want you to build a level 1 wizard build. Go on. Be tanky, a level 1 wizard.
Yeah.
No, that'll be my homework for Wednesday, because it's fucking not difficult. Right? It's called proper stat allocation. Min-max, motherfuckers, it's not hard. Right? Just put your shit in sensible places.
So
Now
basically,
these
you don't know.
motherfuckers, I'm going to put intelligence and wisdom to maximum, and I'm going to put constitution to 4, and then I'm going to wonder why I've got 2 hit points. Because your con score's at fucking 4.
So
You're
basically,
never going to use charisma, Dave.
you're basically going to dump all your stats into freaking charisma and wisdom.
No, intelligence, wisdom, con. Right?
Only wisdom-
I'm sick of seeing wizard builds where like intelligence, wisdom, strength, or intelligence, wisdom, dexterity. You're never going to use that as a wizard. Put it in con. Stop complaining that you're made of glass. Fucking idiots. You have a armor score of 6. Put it in health. Fools. Absolute fools.
You know what common wizard builds I generally see is like intelligence, wisdom, and charisma for some strange reason.
Yeah, it's like you're never going to use charisma. Stick it in con, right? It's where you need it. You're a wizard. You're gonna take a hit. If you have 4 HP and a goblin does a minimum of 2, then like 2 goblins and you're done. Put it in con.
Goblin.
Right,
These
you have an
nuts?
armor score of like 6. It's not gonna be hard for the goblin to hit you. He has a cannon.
A goblin scimitar. Yeah, maximum goblin
It's like
damage
a-
output
yes.
is 8.
Yeah.
Because the scimitar
Like-
does 1d6 and the goblin has an automatic +2.
Literally,
To
like
weapon
a
damage.
half-assed hit from a goblin, you're fucked, right? Put your points into con. It doesn't make sense. These people.
Anyway, we
These
started ranting.
actual people.
We started ranting again.
We
we have.
Go on,
I have pure frustration. I'm gonna start my homework in the background as we log off here, because like, fuck you, I'm telling you, it's easy.
The one thing I do see a lot of is Constitution for Warlocks.
Yeah, because like warlocks are like, you know, you're kind of expected to do a bit of like midline fighting, where you might do some front line, you might do some long range. Like it's
Well, no, I'm sorry, no, because one of the basic things for wizards is Blade Song.
correct,
For your subclass, which is basically a melee build for a wizard.
correct. But no one fucking uses it.
Because it ups your AC and ups your strength for melee combat. I think it puts your AC to like 15 just on the song alone without armor.
In fact, you know what? Fuck it. We're gonna be even. I'm gonna be even meaner to myself, right?
What?
I'm gonna turn off 5.5, right? Turn off expanded rules. I'm gonna keep my legacy non-core. Fuck you. Turn off partnered content, right? No optional features. No customized origins. Right? I'm gonna make it difficult for myself, right?
We're gonna add what's next. Allocate stat points only, no rules.
Right, fucking right. Let's have a look here. Right. Wizard. Add class.
Yeah, wizard, eh?
Proficiencies. Let's see.
What?
Right, I'll have that one,
Yep, you're black, Harry.
and I'll have that one. Next.
No, you're thinking of what call it for the melee class wizard. That would be what's his name now?
Let's keep it simple while we're at it. Why not? Right.
Neville.
Take that one, and we'll take that one.
Alright, when you say Neville, do you mean the guy that fucking is in part of Soviet Womble's crew?
No, Neville from Harry Potter, you dickhead.
Harry Potter. Neville Longbottom actually killed people with a sword in the final battle of Hogwarts.
Correct. Okay, let's have. Ooh, let's do. Let's be extra squishy. We'll be one of them. Make it even more difficult for myself. Just for a laugh.
What,
Just
you've been
for
a
a
fucking
laugh.
drum, or you've been like a life school wizard?
I'm not that far yet. I was choosing species.
Oh, you've gone for halfling, haven't you?
Yes. Right. Standards rule set. Let's go. One of
Okay, so-
them.
A dwarven toughness would pump your constitution by 1 anyway.
Exactly. That's why I said make it difficult for myself by going halfling. Alrighty. That's a stat spread we can work with. Right. That goes there. And controversially, we're going to put that to Wiz, that to Con, that to Strength, that to Charisma, that to Dex. Apply. Right, starting equipment. Again, just to make it really difficult, right? We'll take that. For that, we'll take an orb. Why not? Right, we'll
Join
take
the
that.
orb.
The orb. Right, we'll have.
Are we gonna wrap up then, or what are we doing?
No, fuck you. You can wait.
No,
You
switch
can wait the
build
3
now.
minutes.
He's basically making Armstrong from fucking Full Metal Alchemist.
Uh,
I just scroll down, right? Make it public so anyone can fucking look at it. Right, let me have a look.
This is your next D&D character, Tyranny of Dragons, isn't it?
God, no. Alright, I'm gonna throw it in links and sources. Boom. 9 hit points, level 1.
I'll be down.
And that was me just taking whatever I fucking rolled. That wasn't even me like rolling to get perfect runs. That was just whatever I roll. And I'm still considerably like healthier than the average fucking wizard build.
How many have got 9 HP? Basic wizard 8.
Mm-hmm.
With a con plus 3, you should have more than 9. Should be 11.
You'd be horrified. You'd be horrified.
Because it's plus 1 HP for every point in Constitution, isn't it?
No.
The modifier?
No. No, it's not. No.
Wisdom 11, intelligence plus 3, strength minus 3, dexterity plus 1.
Now, the only flaw on this character sheet is I forgot to pick any fucking spells. That's the only bit I fucked up there, was I forgot to add any spells.
History.
Still better than most mage builds.
I mean, I would have swapped charisma and strength around, personally.
Yeah, it's a wizard, not need strength. That as well. Finesse weapon. So he can use dexterity for his attacks.
Yeah, true.
So he double doesn't need the strength boost. Yeah, fucking da-da-da-da-da-da.
Sort of assassin mage.
More or less. No, fuck it. That character's name is now Wizzywig. Wizzywig. Wizzywig the Wizard. Fuck you.
You get copyrighted for that one because there was a fucking a character called Wizzywig back in the 90s.
I don't give two fucks, right? It's D&D, fuck 'em, right? Wizzywig the Wizard. I've decided that's what Wizzywig looks like now.
Anyway, we'll end it there, shall we?
Yeah.
Oh yes, there we go. Now we have a nice looking character sheet for Wizzywig. Look at him. It's beautiful.
Oh, fuck. What a fun character for a D&D campaign. As an NPC.
I think I'm going to make him kind of acidy based for his spells. Let's see, what am I allowed? 3 of them, 4 of them. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Fuck, yes, sir!
3 characters and 4 basic spells.
Yep. Right, we'll have that. Let's have... We'll have that.
Anyway. Good night, good luck, guys. See you Wednesday.
Thank you for joining us, and we'll catch you all on the next one.
Have a good one, y'all.
Upside down.
Bye-bye.
4 times.
Bye.